What is going on, angels? Hey, y'all. Hey, hey. We're going to do some makeup and we're going to talk about some things, friendships, and all those good things. See y'all in a minute. Hey, hey, angels. How y'all doing? How y'all doing? I'm going to do makeup. I don't know where everybody's at, but it's all good. I'm here. That's all that matters. And whoever shows up. But anyway, I just wanted to come on, y'all. I'm kind of nervous, actually. I'm kind of nervous. So give me just a second. I'll be on camera. Let me set my stuff up. Hey, hey, y'all. Hey, Pizarro. What's going on, boo? Xavier, Fifi. What y'all doing? Y'all, it's a snowstorm. I'm about to come on camera. I'm going to do some makeup. I'm nervous. I don't know. I ain't been on it so long. I feel like I'm new. I don't know. I feel like I'm new. Fifi, what you got new over there for Valentine's Day? I missed the MLK sale. That is so funny, y'all. I don't know. I'm scared to come on camera. I had some scheduled yesterday, and part of it is my nails ain't done, but I'm gonna do them later. But I just want to do some makeup right now, and I'm trying to insert myself on all platforms again. And of course, I'm gonna come to YouTube because that's home. But let me just turn the fucking camera on, y'all. Let me just turn it on. I'm nervous. Hey, Catherine. Hey, Trina. Hey, y'all. I mean, I still look the same. I don't look no different. I've been exercising, but ain't nothing changed yet. You don't know, PP? I gotta put my order in. But since you was here, I'm like, let me ask her if she got something new before I put an order in and then I miss it. I got my coffee. I've been watching everything. So I just really want to talk about friendships. I ain't really gonna dwell too much on the people involved. I am gonna confirm some things though that Tisa had came out and said. So I am gonna do that. But really, I would just like to talk about the money and the friendship and shit like that when it comes to YouTube. Because I am well versed in that. Okay, I'm start putting some stuff on my face. I just clean this mask off. I want to do like in my head. I got Fifi, it's not. What was I gonna say? I got something in my head like a teal with like an orange shimmer. So I'm gonna see how that works out. I got these brushes. I had put up a little short. Y'all let me know if the lighting is okay too, because I was kind of playing with it before I came on. But I got these brushes. They're Eco Tools. Y'all know I love Eco Tools brushes. And it was half off. The brush set was $50 at Ulta, but it was half off, so it was $25. And then Ulta always has a coupon, always. Okay, so anytime you go to Ulta, make sure you use a coupon. It's at least $3.50 if you spend $15. So I used that coupon, so it ended up being a little bit cheaper. So yeah, so I'm gonna use, and they purple, so you know, little purple vibe. So I'm gonna break these in today. So the main reason why I got this set is because I've been wanting this forever. I've been wanting this forever, ever, and I just ain't bought it. And since it was in the set, I got it. But it's a sponge on a stick. So it's like, and it's like really made for the under eye area. So it has like a little flat back, and it's a sponge that you don't hold in your hand. It got a little stick on the end of it. It got some other little sponges in here. Equal Tools has amazing brushes, y'all. So if you're not hip, get hip. You can get them at TJ Maxx and Marshall's, even cheaper, but they are very inexpensive and they are very, very nice. Hey, Des, what's going on, boo? Okay, babe, I hope work is going well. Work has been called off for me since yesterday, and it's so crazy, y'all. Look, I had got up and went to work yesterday because they didn't actually tell us that we was closing the day before. So I got up, went to work, get to work, ain't not a motherfucker there, right? So come back home. I just come back home like, fuck it, shit. Let me come back home, strip my clothes off and whatever. And I just started doing some stuff around the house. I always got the work phone with me though, so like they can always contact me specifically, and I get all the calls when nobody's in the office. But ain't nobody been calling either. But yesterday it was pretty much just rain, so I know they was salty because it wasn't cold. It was like, you know, it was cold but not cold cold. It was like 40 some degrees. It was raining. I know they was salty because everything shut down yesterday about, you know, but then of course this morning we woke up and here it was, and it's still going all the way through, I think all the way through tonight. So I got a long ass weekend. So I'm off today, off tomorrow, Saturday, Sunday. So I'm off. I get to do some shit with my own business. I get to reconnect with y'all, you know, and so it's all good. Am I, Catherine? Am I? Well, I have been exercising, y'all. I have been exercising. I been doing my oatmeal again. Been trying to do my oatmeal, and I got a bunch of stuff for smoothies. My son for Christmas got me my juicer, so I'm gonna try to do some juices. Dolly gonna make me cry, y'all. Dolly's the reason why I made sure I came on today because her Instagram post. But I'm trying to get myself back in here, y'all. I just been, I don't know. I don't know. I've been feeling out of place lately. Have you ever used vitamin C for your skin? I heard it's good. Vitamin C is amazing for keeping your skin, you know, like an even skin tone. So, like if you have any issues with dark spots or acne scars or just anything that like your skin just seems like, you know, you have different shades or whatever, like your complexion just isn't clear, vitamin C is amazing for that. I love to chop up some fruits and put it on top of my oatmeal. Yes. Mm-hmm. Yep. Get you some fruit, put it in there. I always add walnuts. I add walnuts. The oatmeal I use pretty much always has like some type of flavor to it. So I just usually add walnuts, and I add a little bit of milk. Hey, somewhere over the rainbow. How are you, darling? Hey, y'all. Somebody trying to call me from work. Girl. Okay. All right. So I just worried about you. That's all. Take all the time you need and heal yourself. Thank you, Dolly. Thank you, babe. Veronica. Yeah, I'm good. You know what? Really all I've been doing is I don't know why I feel like crying. Lord Jesus, what the hell? Oh my God, I just got one here. Oh shit. Oh, oh my God. Hold on, y'all. I don't know what the hell is going on with me. But I'm really okay. Like I'm fine. I don't know what the fuck. Um, that mask really like look good. Okay, so I just been I've been working on my business that I'm starting. Um, so like in my off hours from work, from my regular 9 to 5, you know, I just been doing a lot of reading and watching videos and just all that different stuff. I've been really educating myself on tax laws and just a bunch of stuff, just really kind of like updating myself on, setting up a business because, I used to be very much so well versed in it. And not that I just used to be, I still am. But since COVID and um, the pandemic really did bring about a bunch of new businesses, okay? Like COVID, I'm talking about like everybody got business now, right? Um, and so because of that and all of the different shit that be going on, that's been going on or whatever, taxes, stimulus, just loans, all that different shit. There's a lot, it has affected the way that the higher up look at small businesses, and you really should educate yourself before just jumping out there. Like starting a business is way more than just creating an EIN and a name and just selling shit or providing a service. Okay, you really should educate yourself on the business side of it, on the back end. And so that's what I've been doing a lot of. So I've been watching a lot of shit, but I ain't really been engaging a lot as far as the beef and stuff goes. Even yesterday when I was gonna come on, I was just like, you know what, I don't even feel like talking about this shit. But I feel like there is a conversation that should be had when it comes to the relationships and the friendships and the money and all of that type of shit because it is part of what we do here in the beef sector on YouTube and just engaging with each other, period. There have been a plentiful amount of relationships that have been built, money that has been spent, and things like that. And so it is a conversation that should be had, even though, so on most people's end, their commentary has been pretty much, from my standpoint, on the messy side of the shit. You know what I'm saying? How much money did you spend? What did you find out? How did she smell? And that shit is fun and, it's a key and everything. And that's a lot of the reason why we here is to have a good time. But if you truly are considering yourself building a connection with somebody, it's more than a kiki. There is actual care for a person. There's actual feelings involved, and to be honest, when you spend your time, well, hey, Red Rose, how you doing, babe? You spend your time with people. You are building a bond with people. You're spending your money on people. I mean, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's not something that should be taken lightly. You know, um, even though we are all adults and we all make our own decisions and we all are, in control of how we interact. Um, we all should be cautious and aware of what we're getting ourselves into when it comes to, connecting with people on the internet, people that we can't actually be around. Um, but the truth of the matter is, people want to use the internet or distance being a reason to not get close to somebody. And listen, there's people that you can be with for 30 years, 50 years, whatever. And listen, you will never know them people all the way. You will never fully know them people. Hey, baby. Sometimes we cry because we're grateful and blessed. You know what? Maybe that's probably what it is. That's probably what it is. Because I'm not good. I mean, I'm not good. I am. I'm not doing bad. I'm not having any issues or anything. It's just a lot going on in my life, and it is good. It is good. But yeah, you can be around somebody. You can marry somebody, fall in love, have kids, buy the house, you can do whatever. You can be laying next to somebody every motherfucking night and you don't know what that person is thinking for real. You don't know what they're really feeling. All you know is what a person shares with you, whether if it's on the internet or whether if it's in person. And we use the being under the guise of this is the internet, this is YouTube, this is that's not a reason why we should get close to people, or that's why it shouldn't be taken that seriously. And that's not true. There's people who should marry people that's in prison. Women and men, guess what? They've been have relationships and everything, never even met them, never knew them before they went to prison. But they got to know them very well while being in there, and that's who they end up being with when once they get out, that's who they connect with. Um, and the reason why is because they built that connection, they built that bond over that time. Even though they had that distance, they were able to still build that connection because you're talking to somebody, you're letting to somebody into your soul, into your mind, into your thoughts, your dreams, your feelings, what it is, and that sort of thing. If you're being truthful. Now that's where the question comes in. The question comes in, are you being truthful about what you're sharing? Are you sharing genuine thoughts and feelings? That's where the question comes in. And we don't know, but we don't know that with the people that sit right there in our face either. All we know is what a person tells us. And I mean, in person, yes, you can see a person, you could probably feel a vibe, you can see their body language, you can, a person spending time with you and things like that. That's kind of like a way to know if they're really true, if they're really being genuine about what they're telling you, because they are showing you in person. But even with that, sometimes people are there because it's comfortable, because they're content with the situation, because they don't want to change at that moment, because they're not able to change right there at that moment. So they just deal with what the situation is at the time, and they keep up with whatever the flow is for right now. And I'm just saying that to say, I've been in my own situations when it comes to building friendships here on YouTube, and my brother. And it is what it is. It did keep me from. Let me see. That's why I only listen to about 3 people. I would go to other pages and try to enjoy their content just to be disappointed later. I'm cool because you can't get your time. You cannot get your time back, and you got to understand. This YouTube shit can mean hours upon hours. I mean, just think when you go to the movies and go watch a movie, that's 2 hours of your life. Well, now they make the movie shorter and shorter, so at least an hour and a half. But shit, after you done went there, you done spent your money, you done bought your snacks, whatever, go to the movie, and the movie ain't shit. You can't get that time back, and yeah, you can make the money back, but you can't get that time back. It's like, dang, I could have just went out and had a nice dinner, or I could have just waited till this shit was on fire stick, or whatever. But sometimes you don't get what you thought you were gonna get. I'll tell you this, to try to save disappointment, don't have your expectations too high when it comes to people, especially because a lot of times we will have our expectations up here. We know how we are as a person, right? You know that you're a good friend. You know that you'll show up when needed. You know that you make yourself available. You know that you'll give whatever you're able. You just know these things about you, you know. So when you build a friendship with somebody or you start to get to know a person, we tend to put those same expectations on them, not even really on purpose. We don't really know that we're doing that. It's just automatic because we kind of just enter in a situation with how we are and how we handle things. So we automatically go into this situation just in the mindset of how we are as a person or as a friend or whatever that type of situation is that you are building with that person. It could be a business. You know how you are in business. You know that you're dependable. You're gonna have your part of the money. You're gonna provide whatever it is that needs to be provided to grow and to build it up and to do your part. And then when you go into business with this person, that always has an excuse as to why they don't have their part of the money, why they didn't do this with the paperwork, why they didn't send the customer this, why they didn't answer this email. You like, damn, so you go into it under the guise of how you will handle things and how you run shit. But then you come to find out after being in that situation with the person, like, oh no, I can't do this, because you ain't gonna do right, you know. So it's not just always friendship, but those seem to be the most common situations that we find ourselves in, especially like just going through life and just interchanging. We meet people and separate from people all the time through life, and family is family, business is business, but friendship, you can always meet a person and have a connection, and try to build that. But they don't always work out, and that's why we just don't always have like hundreds and hundreds of friends, because most likely, the shit is not going to last forever. There's a show called Who the Bleep Did I Marry? Oh my God. And it's just about that. See? hmm And then people like to keep secrets. Yes, they do. There's a lot of reasons why people keep secrets, and most of it is judgment. They don't want to be judged from another person. Especially if, say like if you are from different backgrounds, like you're from a more rough background, they're from kind of more suburban background. And so you don't really feel comfortable. There's certain things that would not so much bother you, or things that maybe you are used to seeing, or maybe even things that you have done in the past that you've grown from and you've moved on from, but it's still a part of you, and it's just something that you would rather not share. Or it could be something that you're still involved in now, and you would rather not share that because you don't want to be judged. Sometimes we meet people during the time when we are working on ourselves and working to make changes we just haven't made yet, because it's difficult to make the change. I mean, I will say, from me, um, going from, being in the streets, kind of being, always having that, living that double life, like I'm always in business, but then I always got my hands in this, trying to, just always have something else going on. When you just go and just totally walk a straight line, or you're trying to make that transition so that you no longer are in that lifestyle, it's not easy. People think you can just walk away from that. No, you can't just walk away from that. Hey, Elise, how you doing, boo? Um, hey, perfect. What's going on, boo? Um, it's not just as easy as people think. You got some shit open, you got some things going on or whatever that you can't just walk away from, things you gotta close out before you can just walk away from it. Or it could be your lifestyle. You built your lifestyle up around this, and now that you're trying to, transition and make this change, you're trying to still figure out a way to have this lifestyle while, you go totally legit. You know what I'm saying? And most likely it's not going to happen like that. Most likely you're going to have to take a loss, or you're going to have to change a lot of things as far as it comes to how you live and what you're used to, until you can get to that level on a legit level, where you can still afford it. That's what I found. And I mean, I'm still to this day, like, not living that lifestyle, and I mean, now I've made adjustments, and I know how to manage and things like that. But it's like that wasn't easy, especially you got kids and they used to things and whatever, they're like, what the fuck going on? I mean, you can do it yourself, but you got other people depending on you. So anyway, I'm dragging that, but there's reasons why people keep secrets. And then people can be keeping secrets too because maybe they're not ready for what they're telling you they're ready for. And they still got other stuff going on. So of course they're not going to tell you that, because they're trying to figure out, is this what they really want, before they just totally let some other shit go. Kind of the same thing, but in this case you're messing with people's feelings, and you can hurt somebody. In the other case, you just really just gonna hurt yourself by, not being able to live a certain lifestyle. But, in this case, like you're lying and things like that and trying to keep up a facade because you're trying to make a decision on whether, you want to totally let this other lifestyle go or this other person go or whatever. So the point is that you just never totally know a person as well as you think you do. And that's not to scare nobody, because that has had held me back for a lot of years of, opening myself up to people or trying to totally let people into my life because it's like, you never know if they doing the same. So it's like I'm totally like just being vulnerable with you and all the way open with you and you could be just I don't even know shit you got really got going on. So it's a gamble. Anytime you're dealing with people, it is a gamble, okay? Because you just never know. But are we just gonna live our life in fear because we just don't know? No, you shouldn't. No, you shouldn't. You should just be ready for anything. That's just pretty much what it is. We should just be ready, you know. You know, hope that everything gonna work out, but if it don't, look, I ain't even gonna be that mad at it. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna have to just go through it for a little minute until and that's it. But don't live your life in fear. Web of Lies still come on. I don't know. I'm not a TV person, so I don't know about a lot of shows. Okay, down on my email. Okay, there's another show called Web of Lies. Um, Yeah, I don't know. I don't even know if I've heard of it. I don't really watch TV, so I don't be knowing about my shows. Both shows on ID Discovery. Okay. Wow. Wow. So how y'all doing? Y'all doing good? Right. Tanya, hey boo. Hey, hey, hey. So, y'all, now I'm open to dropping the link if y'all want me to. That's why I came on StreamYard, just in case anybody wants to come up. I'm really planning on doing my makeup nice because there's a conversation that I want to have later on about a recent suicide, and I just already want it to be done. I just already want to make sure I'm not open. Um, but I just wanted my stuff done and everything so that when I came on, I look nice or whatever. I'm having a conversation. So I will also be doing having a conversation later over on IG. Because I'm trying to just really branch out on different platforms and really trying to make use. I'm trying to, make my way into TikTok. I really don't know much about how it works and the effects of it. So I'm trying to have like anybody who knows TikTok, like show me like how do I do certain things. But in the meantime, first. In the meantime, I do want to like upload and stuff like that. At least do that. Um, we're gonna use this one. Number seven. Number seven. Oh, you know what? Oh, I'm trying to use the yes, crazy shows on that channel. A great place to binge watch or boring days. Oh, yep, yep. Okay. Now that like my son was asking me, or no, my daughter. My daughter was over here a little minute ago or a couple days ago, and she was asking me, do I still watch Law and Order? Because I used to be one of those binge watchers of Law and Order, like literally, like just be like, hey, so, hey, boo. I used to just be I sit there and watch Law and Order. Don't let them have one of them weekend marathons, okay? I'm in the house, okay? I'm outside. No, I'm not. I'm in the house. But I'm like, you know what? No, But I am putting a TV up in my room. I bought a TV, y'all. I shared it on IG, y'all. They had 70 and still do right now, 70 and 75-inch TVs at Target. They already on sale, and then they're doing like a extra 30% off if you pick it up. So they 75-inch is I think four something, and I think like 450 or something like that. And then the 70-inch was like three something. So I got the 70. I had a 55, and really because it's about to go right here. So really I think that 70 is gonna be too big. So I might just put that down in my room and just get another 55 because I had the 55 last year and I gave it to my son. I told him, well, you take this one because I just bought this one. Because for 300 or something, girl, you better go get that 70-inch. If you need another TV or if you just want to switch out, if you haven't moved over to a smart TV yet or whatever, yes, go get your TV. You have a 65? Okay. Because I'm not a TV watcher, so I'm really not like, oh, I need the biggest TV ever. And then my living room is funny. Like my house is built older, so like all the walls have like space or whatever. And then so I'm like, big ass TV. I don't know. So, but I might just go ahead and put the 70 downstairs and then just give me another one for up here in my room. But we'll see. Girl, by the time I like go to bed anyway, listen, I'll do the phone, put on my affirmations at night, and I sleep. So I'm in here watching no damn TV. Yeah, that's expensive. So shit, if you can get it for cheap, y'all need a TV, go and grab it. Usually around Super Bowl time, they start putting TVs and stuff like that on sale, sound bars and stuff like that. So yeah, first 48, I've known a few people who ended up, ooh, on the New Orleans version. Ooh, hey Kay, what's going on, boo? Yeah, that's their first 48, boy. Now that was like first 48 was like the new version of Cops. Like I love the first 48 versus Cops. Like Cops was like whatever, but first 48, that was the show right there. Like when they was up in Detroit, they had never been in my city, but like I'm real close to Detroit, and they were up there, so I would see a lot of familiar areas and even a couple of familiar people. Because that's where like I would do a lot of my business, like when I was like living that life, going back and forth. But anyway, so yeah, y'all. So you just gotta, like you put yourself out there, you know, and just be prepared for whatever. You know what I'm saying? I mean, that's all you can really do. We shouldn't live our lives like scared and paranoid. A lot of our lives, especially after our first heartbreak. After our first heartbreak, or if we suffer childhood trauma, we will grow up and we will spend so much of our life. A lot of times, it's like all of our 20s, all of our 30s, like, just scared and paranoid, scared to love, scared to open ourselves up to people, just always protecting our feelings. And what happens is we really just spend way too much time on something that's inevitable, okay? Because what happens? We still end up getting hurt. We still end up getting hurt. Like, just think, if you were one of them people, because I'm one of these people, okay, I protect the fuck out of my feelings. Hey, Tamisha, boy, listen, you ain't getting nowhere near me. I don't know what you say, what you do, whatever, right? But you're like holding yourself back, but then you're still dealing with a person. And then some shit go down. And then you still affected. You know what I'm saying? Like for the most part, you're not just walking away and just like, well, fuck it. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. No, you were still affected. So did you really protect your feelings? Are you having that guard up really doing you any good? No, it's not. No, it's not. What it's doing is it's giving you double work because now I gotta act like I don't give a fuck when I really do give a fuck. So now that's gonna prolong my healing time, and I'm already not healed because I'm still protecting myself because of shit that happened before this. So it's just like double work, double every thing, making it harder on yourself, and we end up being the ones that's losing in the end. We end up being the ones that lose because you know we end up like protecting ourselves from the wrong people. A lot of times we end up, you know, letting the people in that are very much so similar to the people who hurt us in the first fucking place. And then we end up protecting ourselves from the people that probably was sent to do us some good. Because we don't meet anybody by accident. It's just our choice on whether we decide to give them a chance and let them in our life in whatever way that they're supposed to be there. And a lot of times we just protect ourselves from the wrong person because see, you got to think about it like this. We really like we're taught and conditioned to feel like, well, this person really loves me, or if a man really want me, then he gonna chase me, he gonna make some shit happen. A man gonna get what he wants. Well, you right. A man is gonna get what he wants, and a woman too. But a man that is healed, a man that is right, a man that is ready to be with you and treat you right and all of that shit, he's not gonna really go for a lot of bullshit, because he's coming in a genuine form. So he's not really about to go for a lot of bullshit. So if you playing games or you just, flaking him off, or if you are, basically saying you're not interested and not showing him no interest, guess what? He may try for a minute, but then he's gonna go on about his business because he's not with the bullshit. And if he sees like, well, shit, she ain't ready for nothing for real, he's gonna go on about his business, and that'll be the one that you will see later on down the line, probably married, or they got married and found somebody. You gonna see them and who he ended up with that was ready. And we'll think like, well, damn, like he did this, or he must have really didn't want me. But no, he probably did, but because you were not ready, or you were playing games, or you trying to protect your feelings, he went on and he did what he needed to do for him. Because self-preservation is everything. And we say that when it comes to ourselves, but we gotta understand that means the same for other people. It's not that don't just that mean for us that self-preservation is everything. It's self-preservation is everything for them as well. So he gave you a try, but he wasn't ready, so he went on and self-preserved, and like he didn't deal with brokenness and baggage and healing and all that type of shit. A little bit is okay, but if you just off the bat just he ain't built nothing up to really feel nothing for you yet to deal with that with you. So it's like he ain't gonna go through nothing with you. Now, the man who really on some fuck shit, he is going to shoot his shot until you fucking answer. Or totally shut him down to a way that he don't got no way to get to you. He is going to shoot his shot, and so he's gonna make it seem like he's the one that we're supposed to give a chance because he's doing the pursuing and ain't giving up. But really, usually it's just because he just wanted that bad. He ain't got nowhere to go. He ain't getting no play from nobody else. Whatever it is, he gonna play into it. And sometimes people will try the hardest. They will try so hard, and it seems like they doing it because they're genuine, but really they are just that committed to fucking you over. They are just that committed. Their ego, their narcissistic ego, is just that committed to proving to themselves that they can get you. They ain't got shit to do with you. It's all about proving to themselves that they still got it because they don't like rejection. And so a lot of times we just have to it's just about life is a journey, and it's just a big ass lesson that we just constantly learning on a continuous basis. That's all we doing every day is learning. I still don't take an hour to do my eyebrows. Ain't shit changed, okay? But yeah, so That's just people. That's people. Even friends. Like, you might be known to, you might be a friend or a person that people know got to connect, will help out, be there, will bail you out of, your troubles and all of that stuff. It's like, hell yeah, I need somebody like that on my team. But are they going to do the same for you? Probably not. So it's all about being in a relationship with friends too. Friends too. Hey, Chanel, hey, babe. Friends too. So speaking of friends, let's go on into the YouTube friendship. YouTube friendship, just like any other friendship, it just starts off digitally. A person will come into, and I'm just speaking from a content creator's point of view, okay? So a person will come into your chat, they will introduce themselves, they'll speak, and then there'll be a face that you see often, anytime, you drop a video, they will be there in the comments or, in the live chat and be supportive and that sort of thing. And it's a great thing. And then, you may get an email out of the blue. And the person reaches out to you, just reaches out to you, maybe to give you words of encouragement. It may to, be whatever it is. It's just personal communication outside of YouTube, where a person will contact you on that level, And so you will answer back and basically, is the sound messed up? Is it? Wait a minute. Hey, Blazing. Oh, wait a minute. Is it? It's better now? Okay. Hey, Blazing, babe. So, so anyway, so you'll start to have this communication, outside communication. And then, from there, depending on the vibe, depending on the communication, you will either start to communicate more or you'll share more with each other. You'll have more of different conversations and things like that. And eventually it'll go into a friendship. Now that doesn't happen with everybody because as a content creator, you may get multiple emails and outside communications from subscribers, um, other content creators, just from people who watch and who want to reach out to you outside of YouTube. So it's not always everybody that reaches out to you personally that you end up being friends with. You can have multiple people that do, and just some people you just end up having more personal conversations with, and so that's where it starts. And oh, so hey, Miss TR, how you doing? I hope you're doing okay, babe. I am. Oh, I just playing the makeup. I'm just playing. No days going on over here, girl. And we got a snowstorm. I ain't even got nobody to be snowed in with. What's going on around here? I'm supposed to be cuddled up on a damn couch somewhere, eating snacks, laying on a hairy chest. But nah, there ain't none of that going on. But so anyway, so anyway, with this person, whoever it is, you will start to build a relationship. Okay. You will start to build a friendship. And it's nice. It's nice to build a friendship with if listen, let me tell you something about friends. You can't have enough good friends. The only thing is you're not gonna have a whole lot of them. That's just the way it goes. You just ain't gonna have a whole lot of friends, okay? But but if you get a few great ones, you are good, okay? And the thing about YouTube is it just offers you people from everywhere, all over the world. You can meet people from all over the world, and it's a beautiful thing. So, for you to meet somebody that may not be in your area, it's a reason for you to travel. It gives you somewhere to go. It gives you some education on different areas, um, it allows you to have conversations and share things with each other that may be new to you both. You may have been brought up different ways, so it's just an amazing feeling to meet people from all different areas, and then for you to build a relationship and some type of friendship with them, that's even better. Am I buffering? um so that's even better, right? um and depending on how generous a person is, they may support you in a way that you they may support you in a way that's financial, right? So this person is supporting you financially, and they're helping you out. You're a content creator, so you need equipment. There's certain things that could really upgrade our channel. There's programs and editing software, and computers and laptops and different devices, cameras, headphones, microphones, you know, backgrounds, and whatever that could upgrade. My sound is robotic. Hold on, y'all. Let me see. Hold on. Is that better? Is my sound better, y'all? Okay. All right. So anyway, so a person will support you. Okay, cool. Thank you. Will support you financially. Okay. So person will support you financially, and then when anytime that money is involved, right? Hey Spam, how you doing, babe? Anytime that money is involved, that's when issues start. And that has been my experience, my personal experience, and from what I've seen happen with others. When money is involved, that is when there starts to be issues, you know. Um and money, our numbers, growth, and dollars, right? So, if a person is showing that they are supporting you, a lot of times it is done for show. Because I'm going to say this. I'm going to say this. From a subscriber's point and a friend's point should be different when it comes to donations. And the reason why I'm saying that is because from a subscriber point, we have something called super chat, right? And that is a way, YouTube has made a way for your supporters to donate to you and support your channel financially straight, right now, right here, right? Hey, so how you doing, boo? So they have made it very easy that right now, while you're in this broadcast, instead of you having to go to a PayPal or a Cash App or anything, boom, you can just hit the button, boom. As long as your stuff is already on there, you can support them right now financially. Supporting in that way, YouTube gets 30% of whatever that donation is. Whatever that donation is, it's 30% that is their cut. Okay. And you get that when you get paid. So when you get paid from YouTube once a month, whatever your donations were will accumulate and be added to whatever your regular pay from your videos are. Okay. That's how that works. Now, as a subscriber, I would say as a friend, like my friend, I would want them to get all of it. Am I frozen? What is going on? Am I frozen, y'all? Can y'all see me? I don't know what's happening. Leave it up to me to come back with the raggedy ass connection during a snowstorm. Oh, what am I using? I'm about to go through it as soon as y'all know. Well, I'm frozen. I'll be back. I'm gonna have to come back in because I don't know what the hell going on. I think I'm being sabotaged. I don't even know if y'all can see what I'm doing. Okay, I'll be right back. Oh, now y'all want to say I'm good. Okay. I couldn't see me. I was frozen. My double chin was pushed up. My mouth looked like I look like somebody's old auntie. Like that's what I was looking like. I ain't like it. I ain't like it. Okay, so I will. Okay, babe. All right. Primer. Well, first, this is what I've been using doing my makeup, y'all. Okay, because okay. If you want your makeup to last longer, use less skincare. Okay, less skincare. So instead of using, a serum, moisturizer, eye cream, all of that shit underneath your makeup, find a product that is it's like a multitask product, multi-use product, right? So this is called an ampule, and you really can't see it. It's a honey ampule. And an ampule is pretty much like a toner and a serum all in one, a toner, an essence, a serum all in one. So I've been using this. It's a Korean product, and I really like it. So I've been using this as like my moisture that I put on instead of using multiple products. And then I will use a primer that is also that doubles as a moisturizer, usually, right? So today I did end up using a moisturizer separate. Okay, Fifi. Oh, Fifi putting a code in, y'all. Get y'all candles, get y'all melts, get y'all stuff. So today I used the honey ampule and I used the Charlotte Tilbury Magic Cream for my moisturizer. So that's what I use for skincare. I didn't use the eye cream. And then for my primer today, I used my where's she at? For my primer today, I used my Illamasqua. And this primer is like a little jelly. It's $50. I got this in one of my Ipsies. And it's like a little jelly. You see, it's like a solid gel. But it's really good for blurring the pores. And so that's the primer that I'm using today. And then I use my favorite eyebrow pencil, which is my L'Oreal Brow Styler. And I mixed it with the Maybelline. I really, really like the Maybelline too, but I love the L'Oreal as my go-to drugstore eye pencil. Love them. So I mixed those two. And then my concealer that I'm using to carve out my brows and use as my eyelid primer is by e.l.f. This is the e.l.f. Camouflage. $6 concealer, amazing. And this is the hydrating formula. Okay, so that's where I'm at right now. And then for to set my eyes, I'm using my Too Faced contour palette. And I'm just using the lightest shade over here just to set the concealer on my eyelids. I haven't done this in so long, y'all. I just feel like I'm just new. But so that's where we at right now. So anyway, yeah, so when money is involved, that's where usually some issues start happening, right? And depending on the friend or the supporter's um intent, it could be a great thing, because as a content creator, to have somebody support you at all is amazing. I've always said, for me to even get any view, like, I'm thankful, because it's like, when you start doing this thing, you don't know who's going to attach to you, who's going to like you, who's going to, you know, um, relate to you and your personality and everything. So, you don't know anything is going to happen. So for anybody to support you in that way, sharing their time with you, is amazing. And then when they share their money with you, that's even more so. For anybody to support your business or support your channel or want to see you do well, and want to see you get something out of this that you're doing, because it is time consuming. There's a lot that we do off of here. It's not only the time that we put in front of the camera, but also off of the camera. Um, and so for people to support you in a way financially, that is an amazing thing as well. And so, it just all depends on people's intent. It's all about the why. We always say that, hey, Love Blake, how you doing, babe? We all, yeah, Too Faced. Well, you see what palette this is. The Cocoa Contour. You know what? Too Faced is just, I seen they Christmas stuff, and I'm like, it's just a repeat. It's just like, okay. But you know what? Their concealer is my favorite. And I really do love their bronzers. I really love Too Faced bronzers and powders and face products. I love it. But their eyeshadows, all that shit. So yeah. So just for anybody to support you with their money, it's like, what the fuck? Oh my God. Like, you just are just so thankful and appreciative and just shocked and overwhelmed. All of that. That's all of my feelings when anybody supports me in that way, So but is the person's intent pure? Because I've had Urban Decay. Yeah, I love me some Urban Decay. Urban Decay's eye products are my everything. Like, any of their eyeshadows, eyeliners, yeah, all that shit. Great, amazing. And their spray, their facial spray is like a holy grail. Ain't it all a repeat? That's why I don't even be into any new releases. Like, listen, I mean, do anybody need another eyeshadow palette at this point? But so is the person's intent right? But as my friend, if I have a friend that is a content creator, like, if you're in the moment and you super chat, boom, okay. But if you're gonna send $100 super chat, don't send me no $100 super chat. And I'm not telling anybody how to donate, because it's appreciative. So I mean, it can be taken either way. But to be honest, like, as my friend, I want you to get all of it. I want you to have it all. So I'll Cash App it or PayPal or whatever, because I don't want YouTube making no damn money. Why we gotta get them $30? They get $30 out of that 100. You know what I'm saying? Okay, Blazing. So I'm just saying, like, if it goes from subscriber to friend, you really, I mean, I guess what I'm saying is, once you start to build like a certain type of connection with people, I think you take more things into consideration. You just kind of think about things a little bit more than you used to. You know what I'm saying? So that's all I'm saying. I'm not saying that anybody should be told how to support, because if you don't want to Cash App, you shouldn't have to download one just to donate to my ass, or anybody else, or PayPal or anything. You shouldn't have to do, you don't gotta mess with any of those financial institutions if you don't want to, and you don't gotta give me shit. It's a blessing that you're giving anything. But I'm just saying, as a friend, you take a few more things into consideration. You might be a little bit more careful on how you do things, say things, whatever, because there's a relationship at stake, right? So I'm just saying that. Take that, however. Um, so anyway, when I speak about my own situation where, and I've had a couple, one has been very public. This is a palette by the lip bar, which lipsticks amazing. But this is like their face palette, and as you can see, it's very much so loved. And it's like a little face powder right here that I'm using to just go over my eyes again. So I've had a couple of situations where I've had a person who called me their sister, actually, and I've had one who's called me their friend. And they gave pretty often and supported me financially, and my makeup and just everything, just really like supported me in the channel, supported me through me being laid off. It was really, honestly, like, before I came to YouTube, I would never have even thought that I would meet anybody like that, or anybody would support me in that way. And so when it happened, I was just so thankful and taken aback, because I'm just like, damn, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't even know what I would have had done, but it's just like, you know, I always say, like, nothing happens by accident, and everybody we meet for a reason. They're placed in our life for a reason. And I just really feel like, people were a blessing to me at that time. You know what I'm saying? Okay, babe. So, huh? Send it to me. What I got? I sent it to her. Okay, I'll check it. Let me plug in. Is that other thing? Okay, I'm gonna check it right after, right when I get on. Yeah, Xavier, we have. And so, you're thankful, you're appreciative, and you just feel like, somebody was sent to you at a time when you really, really needed them. And that's what we take it as, right? You're welcome, babe. But I'm gonna check it again and see if I missed anything. Um, so with that being said, fast forward. I'm sorry, because I'm just kind of like, I'm going all over the place. Fast forward to, what's going on with 5A and Tisa. Um, my observation is that, because in my instance, I feel like the one person that everybody knows about, really just, I feel like their intent was not right. Their intent was just not right with me. At the time, I feel like they had an agenda, and I do feel like they got what they wanted from that agenda. Honestly, if I look back, I feel like they got everything that they wanted. Anything that they wanted to happen from that, I feel like it happened, unfortunately for me. And ultimately, if I'm being honest, I will say that I am the one who took the loss from that. But that is my fault for not being, I guess, more aware of what the situation I was in, what was going on, you know what I'm saying, and that sort of thing. Really wasn't aware of what was going on. I just really, for me, like, I really just can't understand why a person would support you just to go against you. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I mean, I guess some people, it's just like, you have rich men and women in the world, and they just will fuck with people just because they can. They don't care about buying you a $3,000 bag. They don't care about taking you on a trip or paying your bills, or they don't care, because whatever it is they're getting from you, they're getting that. So they don't care, you know. So I guess if you think of it in that mind, like, why would a person be giving you so much just to when they really don't even like you for real, or just to, you know, go against you, or try to sabotage you? It's like, why? But then I guess if I look at it from that perspective of, you know, some people just, you know, if they got it or whatever, and that's what their intent is, that's just what they're there to do, I guess. You know, I don't know. It is very weird. So it's just like, for me, I'm like, bitch, I'm not giving you my money just to like go somewhere else and talk about you or try to set you up behind the scenes. Or why why am I doing that, bitch? No, the fuck. I'm gonna give my money to somebody that I actually like, I actually support, and I actually want to see win. You know what I'm saying? Hey, TC, how you doing, boo? Thank you. Miss you too, babe. I hope all is well. So for me, I feel like the person that I had my situation with, their intent was definitely to do what they did. Um, for Tisa, I don't feel like her intent was to see Phi Babe in any type of bad situation. I don't feel like she was given to her to just to go against her later. That's just not what I get from her. Is this a shimmer or yeah, it's a shimmer. Okay, no, we're not gonna do that one yet. Hold on, y'all. My bad. I don't feel like she did. I feel like she really had the intent of being a friend and loving on her and seeing her win and hoping her to I'm so glad you're okay though. I'm glad you're getting better. I hope it hurries up, babe. I have learned a lot on YouTube streets. Don't be a part of cliques. Don't be a part of cliques. Don't. That's why I've always said that. Like, I will always stand by. Go where you like, support who you like, have a good fucking time. Like, we are here to. This palette is by Alamar Cosmetics, and this is a brand by a makeup artist with BoxyCharm. So it's a cute, got a real big mirror, and then it got these pretty nice colors. I love the shimmers in here. Like, I really do. This orange shimmer is what I had in my mind. So I'm just using this little brown shade in here real quick just to do a little background. But yeah, like YouTube is about the entertainment. YouTube is about having a good fucking time. Like, YouTube is not about coming on here and creating more problems for yourself than you do what you got in your real fucking life. Like, come on now. Like, life is hard enough or throws enough shit at us than for us to be purposely engaging on a damn social media app just to be getting into it with people and having heartbreak and all the shit that we have in real life. Like, we got real friends that, you know, we be trying to figure out if we want to still be around or tolerate and shit like that. Ain't nobody trying to come on YouTube and deal with that shit. You know what I'm saying? We want to come on YouTube, we want to laugh, we want to talk shit, we want to have a good time. So, you know, I do feel like YouTube is some people's lives though. Like, for instance, Fi Babe. I really feel like YouTube is a major player in Fi Babe's life as far as her social life, especially, as well as her income, but her social life. Fi Babe has not shown that she really has anybody outside of here that she can call a friend or anything like that. Like, if she has a man that she deals with, it most likely, you know, whatever. But as far as friendships and things like that, like, for you to have a person that started off as a subscriber, multiple people to be your friend, now those are the friends that you have. Um, that says a lot. Even to the point where you make one your daughter's godmother. Like, that little girl is what, halfway through elementary. She hasn't had a godparent yet. You know what I'm saying? So when you look at it like that, like, this is really some people's life, that can also give you the why as far as why certain things happen. You know what I'm saying? Um, because it's very serious for them. It's very serious. It is real life for them. No childhood friends. No childhood friends. You ain't got nobody to watch your daughter when you go out to do adult activities. Like, it's just very much so given she has burnt a lot of people along the way in her life. She has burnt a lot of people. She has done people wrong. She is not someone that people want to be close to. That is what that's given. Um, and that's her thing. Unfortunately, again. So I want to do that. You know what? Maybe I'll just do like the orange and brown. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna still do that orange, but I'm gonna leave the teal alone today because I don't want to get up. But that's what I feel like. So for her, so for some people, this is real life. Like, this is they depend on content creators to come on every day. They depend on, the connections that they make in the chats with other subscribers. They depend on, the communication that they may have with, content creators and people that they connect with on here. Like, it's amazing to me how many people, when shit like this happens, you find out how many people are talking and have connections behind the scenes. And it's just like, where are the people in your real fucking life? Like, a lot of y'all are people that are supposed to have husbands and kids and businesses and work, and y'all don't even have coworkers that y'all fuck with. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like, a lot of times you have a job and you get friendly with some of your coworkers. You may go out every now and then or do things, or even the holidays have like little office parties or different things like that. And it's like, y'all don't got none of that shit going on in your real motherfucking life. Thank you, Blazing, so very much. Thank you, babes. But then you come on YouTube and you are having DMs and conversations and meetups and parties and all types of shit, flying to each other, but y'all don't got nobody in your actual city that y'all do any of these things with. Like, what the fuck is going on? Hey, Sugar Plum. Hey, boo. Boo boo. Thank you. Tisa, not even the dog. Wait a minute. Not even a sister-in-law. No sister-in-law. Well, she would have to be married for that. And she took the husband off, or the fiance off before she could get the ring. But yeah, even like the damn the daughter's family, like, where are they at to keep her when you going to have adult activities and company over to the house? And when she have company, she part of the company. It's just like crazy. It's crazy. So it's just like it's just amazing. So a lot of this is her real life, right? And not only her, she's not the only one. There's a few people on here, like, this is their life. Like, they ain't got shit else going on up outside of here. So it means a lot. So whatever connections they make when it comes to this YouTube thing is very real for them. It's very real. And so it's like, you get friendly with the person, you give them a couple dollars, and they feel like you're theirs. Why are you over there? Why are you talking to that person? Why are you giving this person that? See, I told y'all about her and Tisa gonna be falling out way back when Tisa was over there with Goddess. I said, hey, Paige, what's going on, boo? Hey, boo, how are you? I said that then. I told y'all. I said, when Tisa gave, first Goddess had said something about a cash app. And then Tisa gave, like, I don't know, it might have been 50 or 100, whatever. Whatever it was, she gave a decent amount of a super chat that I'm like, oh no. Oh, no, 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 no. No, ma'am. Like, okay, you can do 5, you can maybe even do 10. But you over there super chatting this, that, and the third. You better do that behind the scenes, because she saw that. And she even mentioned it when she was about to go at Goddess. She mentioned it. And see, what 5 has a pattern. She will let you know she see you. She'll let you know. She'll be like, and she always blame it on Babe Nation, right? She always say, Babe Nation, I see it too. I know y'all see it. Y'all don't gotta let me know. I'm good. I'm good. Like, she always does that. Like, when will she come and show any receipt? 5A, Come show a receipt of Babe Nation telling you about any of this bullshit. Because she'll always blame it on Babe Nation. Oh, Babe Nation, I see y'all. I see it. You know, you don't have to message me. You don't got, y'all don't be worried. I ain't worried. Y'all don't be worried. This, that, and the third. But she does that to let the person or the people involved know that she sees y'all. She see you, and that's her warning shot. That is always the warning shot. So if you are ever the person on the receiving end of that commentary, just know you got the target on your back right now. Just know that she got her binoculars out and she watching every motherfucking thing you doing. So just like I said back then, I said, oh, her and Tisa, oh, she watching Tisa. Oh, it's gonna happen. It's going to happen. You know, and then, you know, being in Pizarro chat, I'm gonna tell you something else. It wasn't so much Pizarro chat that she was annoyed with. It was Babe Nation being in Sean Bradley's chat and over there with him. It wasn't so much Pizarro because they had been but you know, like from the show going on and all of that type of shit, and you know, now they feel like, you know, they can go over in Sean Bradley's chat being over there. But what happened was Sean Bradley had mentioned something about you know, Cash App and Pizarro. And so she made it seem like he was telling Babe Nation to go Cash App Pizarro, which that's not what he was saying. But because he said Cash App and Pizarro and made that statement, she took it as him talking to Babe Nation and made it, because that's what she does. She will switch your word around and switch your statement around in a minute, okay? And it's like, you said it. You said what she said you said, but you didn't say what she said you said, if that makes sense, okay? Because she's going to make it like you said those words, but you didn't say it that way, and you didn't say it in that order, and you didn't say it with that meaning. So, hey Jennifer, what's going on, boo? So yeah, so you know, she's very good at that. That is how she, and that's actually how she gets most of Babe Nation to believe her, because you can make a statement and she will repeat the statement, but she will repeat it and move the words around to go with, you know, the narrative that she's trying to push. And because they can go back to your video and say, yeah, oh, he did say that. You know, oh, he did say that. But they will already have it in their mind, you know, the meaning behind it. So it don't matter like that he didn't say it in that order. It don't matter that he didn't say it at that time. It just matters that, oh, he did say it. Right? So she herself doesn't need to be married for a sister-in-law. Well, right. You right, TC. You right. You right. And they don't want to fuck with her either. Matter of fact, she has said something about Butter's wife, and she was talking about how they was doing something. They had something going on. I don't know. She was saying they had something going on, but that's the one that's supposed to be cracking the cards. And then she just blamed that on Tisa too. She just blamed Tisa for cracking cards and for basically being able to live the lifestyle she lives or spend the money that she spends because she steals people's card information. That's a very serious accusation. And I haven't really heard too many people speak on that. So I don't know if anybody has, but that's a very serious accusation. And Tisa might want to look into shutting her down about that, putting that out, because that could affect her job. One thing I know about Walmart is very serious when it comes to, you know, any type of theft and shit like that. So if that woman is in a position to have people's card information, she needs to get that statement shut down very, very seriously and very, very soon, because she shouldn't be able to just be out here saying that shit about people that have an actual career, an actual job. Like, I mean, she got her motherfucking nerve. She wants to keep on talking about her working at Walmart, but where do you work is the question. You love to demean people's positions and places of business when you don't have one. The people who places of business you are talking down on were paying your bills. We're clothing you and your child, feeding you and your child. Okay, so it don't matter if it don't matter where it was. It don't matter if it's fucking Taco Bell. It don't matter if it's the Department of Sanitation. Okay, it doesn't matter if it's the local flower shop down the street. Okay, it don't matter where somebody works. They were supporting you. They were making sure that your bills are paid, right? It doesn't matter if it's all her bills. As a collective, Babe Nation, make sure that her roof stays over her head. Hey, loving my hair. How you doing, boo? So with all of that, because see, babe, Babe, you are pretty much in the same position that you like to talk about me being in with Kiddo, right? And it's funny because the question was asked of Tisa, which is so funny because I mean, I don't have nothing against Tisa or nothing like that, but she is definitely one of the people that used to be over in my chat before she chose a side with Babe, and it's all good because it all happens, and it just pretty much looks like, you know, people just need to find out for themselves, or it just needs to happen to them for them to know the shit is real, to know that, you know, she does lie, to know that, you know, she is not a friend, to know that, you know, whatever you talk about behind the scenes, you know, is a big fake or whatever, or the person you think you know behind the scenes is a big fake. So people just need to see on their own. But what was asked of Tisa was about how much she spent on 5A, and which is a very personal question, but it's like, 5A, you and QB were over there talking to Kiddo and getting receipts sent to y'all about how much as a collective Kiddo spent on me. So, you know, it's not so out there that people would want to know that between you and Tisa, because that's what people see her as. People see her as the money person. People see her as the person who is paying your bills. See, you are the same person that would talk about me for coming on and unboxing things. You were the same person, but then you went and you started doing that same thing, right? And then you were the same person that was talking about somebody paying my bills or donating to me or giving me this, giving me that while I wasn't working. And you have not worked for a way longer time than I was laid off. I'm pretty sure you're already in your 2 years of us seeing you not work. So your bills are being paid by your subscribers. As you used to talk about me, you are unboxing things sent to you by your subscribers. So I guess you're being taken care of. And it doesn't matter if it's just you and your daughter in your home. It just matters that you're just not the one paying your bills. You may feel like you are the one paying your bills because you get money for Leah, you get money for supposedly being a veteran. If you truly are, you know, you get government assistance pretty much. So you don't feel like they're paying your bills, but they definitely have changed your lifestyle. They definitely are the reason that you are able to stay at home and start a business, or at least try to start a business and do any of the things that you're doing right now. Look how you look and anything else. And the thing about it is, you want to talk about people throwing hands or how you don't really want to talk when you have people right there in your city that you have not met up with yet, that you've had an ongoing beef with for over a year, and you refuse to meet up with, refuse to see in person, refuse to do any of that. You will go live And see, because this is another one of her patterns. See, when she turns on somebody and it's like a major fallout and she claims to be making the decision because it's better for the brand, that's when the next time she goes live, she's going to come live and she's going to either unbox something that somebody sent her, or she's going to do like some other type of commentary that's not related to the beef sector, or she's going to come and bring her daughter on. And that is a pattern of hers, because what it's doing is it is helping people to see that maybe on the fence as far as still supporting her. It's to soften them up, to make them stay. It's to show people that, oh, I got other content. This isn't my only content. Or see, people still love me. People still support me. Even though I did this, people still support me. Or, of course, the poor baby girl, that's her saving grace every time, okay? Because she's always going to bring her on, because if they don't feel sorry for her as a grown-ass woman, they definitely going to feel sorry for baby girl. So she will, of course, bring her on or show something going on with her to show that, show that human side and to pull those heartstrings. And that is pretty much her pattern. And then she's going to go back into the beef again and go back to regular scheduled program, because she don't mean none of that other shit anyway, right? So, and hey, D-Dot, how you doing, boo? And it's just so much of just same pattern. Like, it's the same shit over and over and over again. And for whatever reason, the people who are watching and supporting, they just don't believe it until it happens to them. Like, I remember Tisa seeing a comment of hers in the chat saying, like, damn, and I was going to send her something too, because Tisa said one day something about sending me makeup or whatever, which, trust me, I have a whole hell of a lot of makeup, and it is okay if I go without. But even that, like, I appreciate anything, you know what I'm saying? But at the same time, it's like, for you to say what you were gonna do, or, oh, like, I'm glad I didn't do that. You know what I'm saying? And now look at what's going on. Being lied on, being talked about, being turned against, being controlled. I wasn't Five Babe's friend. See, she's saying that she's doing this because Tisa was so-called her friend. But no, you don't have to be her friend. I wasn't her friend. Okay, I was just another content creator, because she keeps saying content creator, subscriber, friend. Well, I'm another content creator who had my own shit going on. I was just a supporter of your channel, but I don't know you. The fuck? Like, who the fuck are you? Just because I say I'm coming to your fucking meet and greet and I come in your chat and say hey and comment in your chat does not mean that I'm not your friend. I'm not part of your group or none of that shit. None of that shit. I ain't never send her none of my money or nothing, which she made sure she pointed out. You motherfucking right. The fuck I'm gonna give you something for? You claim to have so much. What am I giving you mine for? So you got so much support than everybody else. Why would I give you mine? But I'm just saying that to say that no, you don't have to be her friend for her to try to control whose chat you're in, or control where you go on YouTube, or control how you interact with other people on YouTube. You just have to be a person that claims to support her, and she sees that as, well, then you should only be where I'm at, or you should only be over here when I go live, or you should only be supporting me and not them. Because, girl, get the fuck on out of here. Get the whole fuck out of here. You feel like whoever is in your chat and supporting your channel should not be dropping down in nobody else's chat with people that you do not get along with. And see, here's the fucked up thing, because you will say, because you're a content creator and you're playing the game. So, like, that's why you let Pizarro on your channel, on your panel, and all of that shit. No. So here we go again, where you can interact with them, but I can't. You can go over there, but I can't. Oh, you can watch in the bushes, but you shouldn't drop down. Do you know how retarded that sounds? Yeah, she stole from her church, stole from the church, steal from every fucking body. Anything that anybody does, she has stolen. Them damn bombs she so-called dropped, that came from another content creator. Her phrases, another content creator. Her setup, another content creator. Do you know why that she didn't want to continue to list? Because it wasn't hers and she didn't want to do it anyway. It was just a way to steal something and try to get at another content creator. Do you know why she didn't want to do State of the Beast sector anymore? Because she stole it from somebody else. It was not an original thought. See, it's always about the why. It's always going to be about the why. Okay? Hey, Lady K, how you doing, boo? Yes, D-Dot. You steal every fucking thing that you lay your eyes on, and you try to bring it over there, but it's never going to stick because it's not yours. If you are not doing something because you truly like it, it's a thought of yours. I want to do this. Yes, this is gonna work. You ain't stole the makeup. Ooh, stole the makeup. Uh-oh, y'all. Uh-oh. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like you, everything. And now your own friend, once again, has to take the brunt of your fuck shit. Because as serious of an allegation as it is, well, let me hold off on that. I'm gonna hold off on that for a second. I'm gonna hold off on that. Stole everything. Anything that she does, she stole it. Down to the photos on her website. Them ain't even hers. You know why? Because those wigs are not hers. See, the whole point in showcasing or putting models on your website or on your social medias is because they're supposed to be showing off the product that you sell. The product that you sell. Stock photos. Why would you want a stock photo showing a product that you can't provide them? You're not providing that product that they are wearing. So you're going to show them something that they're not going to get. They're not going to get that product that that person is wearing. They're going to get that from somebody else's company. That's like a Shein or somebody like that, like somebody that just uses a photo of an outfit, but you're not getting that outfit. You're getting a copy, maybe close to, but it's not that. Five Babe, everything that you have done on here, you stole it. Everything you do, you steal it. And you can call yourself winning all you want, but at the end of the day, everything you put out will come back on you. Is very scammy. It is a scam because you're lying. You're taking people's money for something that you can't provide. Definitely a scam. Hey, Roger, I downloaded the app. I wish a bitch would tell me where I can go, period. Like, what type of shit is that? Very much so a scammer. And lying on mother, about some women upset me. Wait a minute, hold on. That's a continuance. Okay, I'm so disgusted at the response. A bitch could never little girl me like that. And lying on mother, some women upset me trying to attach the P word to a gay man because they're mad. It's weak sauce, period. Deflection and deception going on over there for real, for real. Everything she does is deceptive. That's like me using Nadia's photos of her soaps and not my, exactly, Blazing. Exactly. And she under the guise of stock photos. Girl, get the whole fuck out of here. Your shit is trash. Just like your wigs. just like your commentary, just like your whole person, trash. You're just not a real person. There's nothing good about you. Nothing good about you. Everything you do is to put on a show. Everything you do is fake. Everything you do is to try to prove something that you're not. You're working so hard to try to prove that you're a certain type of person. Why not just be that person? Why not just be that person instead of trying to fake like it is, like you are, and then going back to this? Like, why not just be that? It's just real fucked up that you would go to the lengths of making commentary about your so-called friend and even telling a person that he did something to your daughter, even being accused. It always goes back to her. And it's so sad that she is just so young and she has to take the brunt of everything that you're putting out on the internet. She really does have to just take the brunt and just take on whatever, all your fuck shit, all the fuck shit and everything you do out here on this internet, she has to deal with. Oh shit. Did I do it? Oh shit. Or did y'all already do it? I think y'all already did it. You know what I'm saying? There's no reason why that little girl should have to be involved in all the shit that she's involved in already when she is not. You keep talking about who's not a content creator. Your mama not a content creator. Her degree, all this shit. Your daughter's not a content creator either. Your daughter's not a content creator. So, she shouldn't have to go through this shit either. And I know you claim that she got a channel over there, but she's not a content creator when it comes to this beef sector. Over here with a bunch of adults. But you gonna make her one, huh? You gonna make her a lot of shit that she shouldn't have to be at the age that she is. All to put on a show and all to keep whatever lifestyle and whatever you getting from Babe Nation over there, all to keep that going. And anybody that's around you or anybody that is connected to you, they just got to take whatever. See, just like the same thing with Tracy D. When Tracy D got doxxed. When Tracy D got doxxed and she didn't want to be involved with Sean Bradley because of her getting doxxed. But what? She was just supposed to take it? She was just supposed to just take the fact that you're a content creator. This is for your brand. This is what you want her to do. If she's really your friend, then she would just think about your future as a content creator and think about how this is going to help you as a content creator. Everybody around you just has to just put up with whatever just because for your betterment. Well, what about them? Because relationships go both ways. It's not just all about, I'm not sitting up here telling my friends, it's okay, just deal with this for right now because this is going to be for me. No. Like, it should be good for everybody involved. And if, you are going to choose to just go on with it anyway, they should not be punished for that, for not supporting that. They got to be punished now. So now they got to be treated like everybody else because they're not just going to go along to get along. They should at least be able to make their own decision in a situation and just say, well, you know what? You can go ahead and have that, but I'm going to step out on this one. I'm going to step out on this one. And that should be okay. That should be okay because just like you got to make a decision for you, and your so-called brand, they should be able to make a decision for them and their families. Because at the end of the day, like being doxxed is not only affecting you, but it's affecting your family too, and whoever else is in your house, your job, whatever the fuck information is being shared and being put out there about you, that's affecting everybody. But everybody is just supposed to be okay with it because of you and because of how this is going to help you. So it looks like it was the same with Independent Tisa. She got doxxed and just, oh, she's just supposed to deal with it. You know, she's just supposed to just be okay. You know, and you of all people are upset about somebody double checking to see if your mama's degree is real. Bitch, how many people's degrees have you looked up? Didn't you sit on here on live and look up Jay Wilson's mortgage? And at the time you were so-called looking it up supposedly to prove, prove in his favor, but still, you still looked it up. What if something else came up that you didn't mean to find? So you're upset because he did the same thing to your mama? And then somebody else who, again, was in your chat and supporting your channel, they just wasn't supposed to say nothing. They just supposed to go on with it. They ain't nobody supposed to just do nothing because it's, because it's you. It's you. So everybody just sit back, shut up, let me do this. Let me handle this how I handle this. No. So, bottom line is, if you want to be a friend to 5A, whatever's important to you, whatever means something to you, whatever, you got to make moves that she calls. You got to follow her lead, and you are now no longer allowed to have an original thought and move as an individual. You are now to move as Babe Nation is directed to move. And that's what comes with being a friend to 5A. And I told y'all a long time ago, I'm like, when Manny, what's his name? Manny, that I think he mods for I think he still mods for Lady Nika. So when Manny was over there donating, and he would donate to her and Jay Wilson, or I think her and Tracy. Anyway, he was he was donating to a couple people, and she had told him, Manny, that's my money. Don't be giving them my money. And I think he laughed it off in the chat and stuff, but it's like, even then, like little comments like that, like when people make little shady comments or be laughing at little shit that really ain't funny, you gotta watch that. You gotta watch Manny MVP. Yep, you gotta watch that. Making them little slide comments, little sideways ass comment. No, that shit ain't funny. It's not funny. And you meant that shit. I was thinking, like, when she made that comment, I remember watching that, and I'm like, oh, she meant that. She laughing, but she meant that shit. And she did mean it. Just like she means that shit now. The only thing is, she used to be subtle with it. She used to laugh. She used to play. She ain't playing no more. And she's gotten comfortable enough now to where she will just say whatever and do whatever, because she just feels like, the people who support her is just supposed to go along with it. And she don't gotta fake no more or put up no front no more. Y'all just supposed to just not question her. Just like when something's going on and y'all sending her messages questioning her and shit like that. She don't like that shit. That's why she'll come on here and make a video and say, like, look, I got this. If y'all questioning me, then y'all must be got the problem, or it's bothering you. It ain't bothering me. I got this. So I don't know, y'all. The most disgusting thing is about QB. Like, I don't know how much more he is gonna take, but I don't know how much more he's gonna take. I mean, Independent Tisa came out and said what she said about, you know, he can't read. Okay, whatever. Because like I told y'all, anything that somebody is out here laughing about and cracking jokes about, trust and believe she is cracking jokes and laughing about that shit too. Okay. So the reading thing, that wasn't no shock to me. Um, you know, her knowing that she was gonna shut down State of the Beast sector in the list, that wasn't no shock to me. But this thing with her daughter, and see, here's the thing too. She already has a history of saying that something happened to her daughter before, right? Let me grab this real quick, y'all. So she already has a history of saying something happened to her daughter, right? And she swears up and down she ain't say it never happened. What the fuck y'all talking about, right? So, but now here we are once again with her telling somebody that somebody did something to Leah, and now she's reneging on it again. Wasn't no video this time, but it's a person. And it's just real fucked up that anybody around her just has to take whatever so that she can put on a show for Babe Nation. Because the thing where the level that she's on right now is that she will do anything. She will do anything. She will do anything to put on a show. She will do anything to keep her name floating. And if that means saying that her daughter got something done to her, if that means that her friends have to go down, if that means that you know, whoever's around her just has to just deal with it or get the fuck on, that's what it is. That's what it is. And it's just sad as fuck because nobody, you shouldn't, just because you're somebody's friend does not mean that you should have to just go for anything. And it definitely doesn't mean that, you know, you should have to just take on like certain allegations and shit like that. That shit is sick and it's fucked up. I'm just putting a little bit more primer under here because I just wiped it off. But so as you can see, she came on to hurry up and make a video to say that she did not, she went off of the information that was given to her. So this being your friend, right? If anything, I mean, just anything with a friend anyway. If your friend is supposedly involved in some shit and you decide to speak on it, wouldn't you double check that the information is correct? Wouldn't you make sure that whatever the fuck you coming out here saying is right and all the way together before you decide to come out and make a statement, especially some bullshit like that? Especially some bullshit like that. It seems like you would. It seems like you would make sure that every sentence is correct before you come out and make a statement like that about your friend, about your daughter. But once again, you just come out and say some bullshit, and what you think you just gonna renege on it like you took away the video the last time. So this time you just gonna come out, oh, I was given the wrong information. You shouldn't have came out and said shit until you had that shit all the way together. Yes, history repeats itself. Absolutely. Absolutely. And then you got out the car and had your daughter stay in the car while you came out and made that statement and said that bullshit. Why? Because she hears every motherfucking thing already. She sees every fucking thing already. It's about her. It's about QB, who is somebody that has been in her house, been around her daughter plenty of times, and everything else. And so she's not going to say it in front of her daughter because guess what? Her daughter talks. Her daughter is old enough to say what the fuck she need to say. And if her daughter is being talked to by any authorities or any people, or if she going over other people's house saying shit, Bye Babe got to make sure that the daughter ain't hearing what she's putting out here to the fucking internet. Which, I mean, don't she watch the Beef Sector anyway? So shit, if you putting it out here to the internet, it ain't nothing for her to just go to your channel and go hear it. So I mean, it's like, are you really hiding anything or whatever, or was that just a show too? Or was that just a front too? Because I mean, your daughter knows where your channel is at and how to get to it, and just like she can watch anybody else's channel, she can watch yours. So, and it's not like it's no big long video that she got to sit and watch all the way through. It's just a quick little 1-2, and then you did that fake ass playing in the snow at the end. Why? Because again, it's a show, it's a front, and it's part of it to act like she cares, act like she's this good mother, act like she has, her best interests at heart, act like she, it's just that act, period, an act, period, and it's fucked up. It really is fucked up because that poor little girl has been through so much just here on the internet. It ain't no telling what the fuck be going on to her in real life in the house. You know what I'm saying? This is just all the shit that we done seen and heard. Ain't no telling what be going on when them cameras is off. You know? And so I don't even want to think about that. But, just, God bless her. God bless her. That's the only thing I can say about that. But QB, and see, here's my thing about QB, like giving him advice or feeling sorry for him, I would not no more, because you know what? I did watch his video, and he had a statement for those who say they like QB butt, or but this, but that, I like QB butt, and when is he gonna see this and that? I ain't got nothing for him no more, because he said, if you like me, if you like me, you will be over here. It ain't no middle, it ain't no gray area, which I get that. I get what he was saying, but at the same time, it's like, just because you over there gonna deal with some shit don't mean everybody else got you. So the same shit that she's saying, basically you saying. You either with me or you ain't. So that means I gotta just ride for whatever fuck shit you involved in, or whatever dumb shit you got going on. I'm just supposed to be all up in that shit too. No, you got me fucked up. So I just won't. How about that? How about that? How about you be over there and you just gonna be another motherfucking statistic? How about that? You gonna be another Tracy D and another Tisa and another Ask April and another everybody else who the fuck she done flipped out on just because she couldn't have control on them, over them. If she can't control where the fuck you going or what the fuck you doing on YouTube, bitch, you got to get the fuck on. And it's not about nobody wanting the relationship that you got with Babe, because nobody gives a fuck. So that QB was wrong as fuck. Nobody gives a fuck about you, just because we don't see y'all together on YouTube, that, you got access to her off. People see a pattern. And, when people like your personality and shit like that, and they wish they could support you, they just see that you just fall for anything with the dumb shit. They making their statement just like anybody else can make their statement on fucking YouTube. And the statement is, damn, I want to support you, but, you just go for anything with this bitch. So, can't be over there. And if you just feel like everybody can just get the fuck on, then that's what they can do. Get the fuck on and go support somebody else, because One thing for certain, two things for sure, bitch. It is plenty of motherfucking content creators to support and plenty of people that is not on that dumb shit and not doing all the fucked up shit that she over there doing and ain't going for it. So if you don't want somebody's support, they can damn sure go somewhere else. That's just that on that. If I was QB, I would put paperwork on that fishy bitch. Period. Period. That shit ain't nothing to play with. Hey Tamika, I don't even know what's going on. I was tired of the story over Tisa's second panel. Oh my goodness. Tamika. Hey, hey, you know what? Listen. My thing is, it's funny for me. It's funny for me when you just see people doing the same shit that they said they wouldn't do, you know, or that they talked about other people for doing. That's my thing with Tisa. Like Tisa was over there. She was, she was all in the chat, and she said she wasn't in the chat dragging, but I specifically remember her making a comment about me, and she was damn sure over there or she loved the fallout, okay, with me and her. So it's just funny. It's funny when you see people doing exactly what they talked about other people for doing. You know what I'm saying? So that's the funny thing for me. It's just like, hey Al, how you doing, babe? Huh? What y'all emailing? Okay, so let me grab a thing real quick. So hold on, y'all. Didn't I have a damn pencil sharpener? Where did I put it? Oh, here. No, that ain't it. Where did I put it? I don't know where I put it. I don't know. I don't know where I put the pencil sharpener. I got this little one right here, but it don't really sharpen. But yeah, so well, the last thing is that it's supposed to have been said, or not supposed to, it was said. It was said that um that Five Babe shared with Tisa that QB had done something to her daughter, had violated her daughter, let me say it like that, in a sexual manner. And so basically she's saying that, so they're saying that they didn't go to Baltimore because of that situation, because they had to go downtown basically and go have an interview about that. So because of that, that's why they didn't go to Baltimore. And their sponsors that gave them the money to go to Baltimore, basically they knew, but they told them to come out and say that the sponsors told me not to go. So that's the reason why they came out and gave that excuse versus saying, hey, we got to go downtown for this, or this was said, or whatever. So I don't know. I mean, she obviously is saying that it didn't happen. So I don't know. I don't know if a call was made and somebody made like a fake report, or if Five Babe actually said something happened to her daughter and then reneged on it. But either way, QB was in the middle of some shit with Five Babe's daughter and having to go downtown and shit. She got some suckers and she got some sucks and she licking like a lollipop. Listen, matter of fact, speaking of licking like a lollipop, motherfucking Leo. Let's talk about that. Cause I guess that was a big thing with Tisa. Like she was upset about being called a lesbian, or being said that they was messing around and some shit like that. I don't know. Whatever people say they do sexually, like I only go off of that. I don't know. Like if you say you didn't do it, you didn't do it. Whatever. I really don't give a fuck. But Five babe like pussy, okay? Flat out period. Hey Kimmy, Five babe like pussy. It's just too many times that she loves saying that somebody want her, whether if it's a woman or a man. Her response is always they mad because they can't have me. They want to lick it from the back. They want to eat it from the back. They want to, they want me. It's always they want me. Always. Like it's never no other reason. So for me, Five Baby's full of shit. Like for me, she will talk to you. She gonna say whatever she can say to you to get whatever she can get out of you. And whether if it's friendship or whether they be talking about, oh shit, this eyeliner just went in my eye. Oh my God. Whether it is sexual or friendship, I don't give a fuck. But Five Babe definitely think like she is the shit and everybody want her. And it's like, girl, like it ain't that. It ain't that. Okay. But that's just always her answer. So her and Leo was supposed to been like acting like they was together for the show, I guess. But they really was behind the scenes, like, talking and all that type of shit. So my thing is, why would they just automatically put two people together and just say, okay, y'all gonna act like this? No, it's because they was already having communication and already having a little had a connection anyway. So that's the reason. They just didn't come out the blue like, oh, we're gonna put y'all together. Like, no, that ain't how that worked. They already had a connection. So they just like, well, shit, since y'all already talking shit, we gonna put y'all on the show like this, or y'all can do this. You know what I'm saying? She didn't come out to clear it up and leave it all up to him when her kid was involved. Exactly. She ain't come out and the little shit that she did say, girl, you do a whole video for every motherfucking thing else. And for that, your daughter get a quick little 60-second, oh, that word wasn't used. Bitch, whatever word was used. The fuck? Not fish on fish. Oh my God, I miss y'all so much. Oh my God. She definitely like to play rock, paper, scissors, okay? The bitch like pussy, flat out, period. And it's cool. Like nobody, listen, we are in the day and the age, bitch. Nobody gives a fuck, okay? You already a nasty bitch. Like, ain't nobody gonna be surprised. Ain't nobody gonna be surprised. Damn, y'all. Are all my tweezers downstairs? My son went sledding, y'all. I can't call him. Bitch. I don't got no tweezers up here. I don't think I. No, yes, I do. Yes, I do. Here go up here, right there. Hold on, y'all. Let me get y'all. Let me move y'all up a little. No, I don't. I thought that was a pair of tweezers. There ain't no tweezers. Nope. 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 That's not either. Shit. Y'all, let me go grab my purse real quick. Hold on. Let me grab my purse real quick. Hold on. Well, y'all know I'm fat when I got a pack of oatmeal on my purse. For real, that's some bullshit. Mm-mm. I need some more tweezers too. Okay. I will let you all right. Dang, I missed y'all. Wow, I was nervous to come on. If anybody see the beginning of this video, y'all, like, I was scared to come on. I was scared. I was scared. You have worked very hard for it. Aw. What? What you do, Veronica? Let me see. She playing 3-card Molly on these mugs, and she going to keep playing and playing until she come across the right card. Remember, she thinks she's I can't even say it, Chicago Slick. You so right. And that's the thing. She just ain't came across the right one. She ain't came across that one that's really gonna give her what she's looking for. That's all that is. And yeah, so I mean, Leo, she was over there like basically like, yeah, like, shit. I got what I got out of her, and I said what I said, and I told her what she wanted me to hear. Now the funny thing was for me was, and you know what, I'm gonna tell y'all why I believe this, right? I'm gonna tell y'all why I believe it. But Leo came out and said, the thing when they stopped talking because 5A said basically like, I gotta stop talking to you or whatever because I'm falling in love with you, and I don't know, and I know this ain't gonna go nowhere. And Leo said, she was like, I understand, basically you gotta do what you gotta do. And then 5A came back basically like, well, I can't just stop talking to you completely, but so I still want to talk, and be cool and stuff or whatever, because I can't just not talk to you. I can't just go without talking to you. So I gotta so but I'm gonna tell you why I believe it though. Okay. I believe it. I believe it because it's 5A. It's typical 5A, right? So you gotta think about her. She always want to play that sympathy card. Like the same thing, like when she come on here, like I'm not going to do this because I have a good heart, and, I care about people. And, if we're this, and whatever, but she always got to play like that sympathy role. And then she'll turn around and just play like, well, I'm cool. Like, she'll go from I don't give a fuck to like she really care about people. I can hear her say that, or I can see her like saying that, like, basically to get that reaction, like, I'm falling in love with you, and I just can't, basically, for her to come back and say that was like a bait. She was trying to bait her and telling her like she loved her too. She wanted her comeback to be that she loved her too. Don't do that. I love you too, or some shit like that, so that she could have a receipt with Leo saying that she loved her. Like that, basically like it wasn't just me. Like if anything did ever come out, like it wasn't just her. But listen, however it was, if I'm in love with you, but I know this will go. Listen, I mean, Leo in Detroit and she in Chicago, like they ain't nowhere but a couple, like if somebody's just in love with somebody, it ain't like they was just out of reach. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, it's just funny because you got Leo saying like she ain't into pussy like that, and you got Five Babe saying she ain't into it like that either, but yet y'all both like talking. Y'all both motherfucking like talking and fucking around with each other and doing whatever y'all doing for whatever reason. But neither one of y'all like pussy. Like, come on now. Like, come on. Come on. You know, whether you gay for pay or just gay, it is what it is. And hey, Fifi got a code. Fifi got a Valentine's code, 20% off. VAL 2022. Y'all better go to Fifi's site right now and don't buy my Fruit Loop candle either, because I'm about to get it. Damn it. Don't buy my Fruit Loop candle, y'all. And don't buy my Climax candle. I'm gonna get it this time. Oh shit. Oh shit, y'all. So I mean, the thing is, like, if you like pussy, just say that. And I mean, you can't really just go off of people's look, because you know, whatever somebody's style is just their style. But Leo do look like, Leo just gives the look like she like women. I'm sorry, she just do. She just do. Like, she just look like, Leo look like, I mean, she be trying to put on them lashes and nails and shit, but Leo look like she should have on some basketball shorts and some Jordans, okay? I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Leo be trying to put on little lashes and shit. Like, Leo, stop playing with everybody. Stop playing. I don't know if it's the dreads. I don't know what it is, but Leo needs to stop playing with everybody. But no, that's just saying going off of how people look or whatever. You know, you can't really just go off of how somebody look or whatever. So, I mean, whatever somebody say they like, I'm with it. Like, whatever y'all say y'all like, y'all like. I don't care. Just don't, you ain't gotta lie to me, shit. Just don't lie to yourself. Like, it don't matter what you say to everybody else. It's about what you say to yourself and what you know what you like. I mean, what do you know, I don't know. Like, it looked like the women's is coming out. Like, the men's been out. Like, the men's over here in the beef sector, they've been out. They've been saying what they like. I don't know what's going on with these women that's trying to act like they don't like no puss. Like, y'all been, the men's been doing their thing. The women acting scared. Here, yes. If you like it, then I love it. Shit, do what you do. Have fun. Shit. Five Babe, she a little, Five Babe a little paymaster. Like, Babe Nation pay her and she gonna pay somebody else. Babe Nation is taking damn good care of Five Babe, okay? Because she paying her, she buying motherfuckers MacBooks and shit. She paying for pussy she ain't gonna touch. Girl, I cannot. Like, that one right there. But Bama Girl said a long time ago that her and Leo was doing what they was doing. Bama Girl the one who told it a long time ago. Didn't nobody listen. Bama Girl, they ain't listen to you, girl. They don't be listening to me either, Bama Girl, so don't feel bad. Cause I done been called this shit with Tisa. Like, I told y'all way back then, don't nobody want to listen. Everybody want, they haters. Bitch, everybody ain't no hater. We just see you. The fuck? Everybody is not a hater. So this, oh, y'all, these are my favorite, like, longer lashes, like, outside of Be a Superstar. These are by Kiss. I love Kiss. This is number 1. Yeah, 01. So, like, if you just want, like, a long, dramatic lash, but it's fluttery, you know, but it's still, like these are long, but they not thick and, you know what I'm saying? So, that's why I like these, like, to go out or whatever. Those are my jam. And then this is my Anastasia foundation stick in the shade Warm Tan. And it got like a little orangey tinge to it. So I like it because it kind of like gives off corrector. And I mix it with another, I always mix it with another foundation. So I mix, like, I like to mix stick foundation and like a liquid foundation. This is my Too Faced Peach matte foundation. When it smells like peaches, it smells so good, y'all. It smells good. I was gonna use my new brushes, but I just kind of forgot they were sitting down there. So we just gonna go in with the with all the other brushes I've been using, and then I'll wash these later. But yeah, y'all. So anyway, so what? Okay, so Leo, independent Tisa. Okay, let me talk about King Roman, because King Roman, he got the interview with Tisa, the initial interview. And okay, and so for my thing, that is so funny, y'all. When Veronica just said customer walked in, and you know, earlier when I said something about, I was like naming jobs, and I said something about a flower shop. And do you know, I didn't even think about the Veronica. I didn't see Veronica. I just now remember that just made me think. Veronica had a flower shop. Oh my God, y'all, I'm so retarded. When she just said that, that is what made me think about that. Like, Veronica's at the flower shop. But I'm retarded. But anyway, so King Roman did the interview or whatever. Now, King Roman, he said like he didn't call it an interview. He just said it was like it was supposed to be like a conversation type format. Um, just basically him having a conversation with Tisa. But I think that uh for me, it more was like him trying to get clarification on, like, for me, he definitely gave, like, he was interviewing so that he definitely gave Five Babe supporter. Let me say it like that. Like, for me, like, he gave Five Babe supporter in that moment. Um, for me, he was not neutral when it comes to ah. That's so right. Oh my God. But for me, he was given very much supporter of Babe Nation. Okay. He was not given neutral to me. Um, he wasn't given neutral to me. He was given, it was almost a bit condescending. But like I mean, and you know, I like King Roman and stuff or whatever, and I like, when he pairs up with somebody from the beef sector, and I like how he does it and everything. But for me, let me just say, like, whatever his questioning was, whatever questions he did ask, it was more so to get clarification as to why, in the sense that she went after Five Eight. It was kind of given, because we have to remember that Tisa didn't do anything to Five Eight. Now, he made a statement that was pretty much, he made a statement basically like, like, you're a subscriber. Like, the lines wouldn't get crossed. Like, basically, like, he would not be a friend to a subscriber. That's what I got. Like, he was basically like, and for me, it's like, you do know that anybody can be a content creator. Like, once you click create channel, or once you even make this account, you technically can be a content creator. I don't know, like, he kind of gave it like he would not ever like have any type of offline relationship with the subscriber. And basically, like, the lines wouldn't get crossed, and basically, like, her money was her, everybody talked about the money. I just heard everybody talk about the money. And that's why I said, like, anytime money is involved, like, there will always be, that's when things will, that's what opens people's eyes. Like, when you ever hear anybody talking about support and stuff like that, it's always about the money. Um, and so I don't know. So he was pretty much, to me, he was like, the questions were more so in defense of trying to get clarification for 5A pretty much. So I don't know. I don't know. I don't really know, like, I really didn't get the purpose of the conversation. Because, he said that he didn't want to be messy. And, basically like, this isn't, uh you don't want to be messy. Tisa's not your friend. uh she's just a subscriber. And so it's not an interview, it's like a conversation, I guess, to get clarification on the situation that she was involved in. But I mean, if you don't want to be messy, so you're not trying to get any, real information, because the messiness would come in whatever details were spoken about. If there was any pertinent information that Tisa could have given, like, about their conversations and things like that, if there were any like things that people didn't know. So if you're not trying to be messy, you're not getting any of that information, or trying to. And then you're not really considering yourself part of the beef sector or doing beef sector content. I don't know. So I was just kind of confused, like, on even the whole point of it all, because for me it was just like, well, if you don't want beef sector over here, or you don't want to get your content or type of content confused with beef sector stuff, I don't know. I was just confused. I was confused in the whole reason that, now I know she said the reason why she chose to go over there. So I get her reason for doing that. But for him, the reason for him doing it, I have no idea. I have no idea, because it's like, for what? Like, if you don't care about beef sector being over there, if you don't want the messiness over there, if you don't, like, what are you doing it for? And for me, it's always about the why. So I was just confused on the why. And I was confused as to why he was so upset by the chat, when he's in the chats of the beef sector all the time, everywhere. And so if he says that he's not scared of getting dragged, if he doesn't mind this, he doesn't mind that, so why you were very much bothered by it in your own chat, but you can be in other people's chat where it's going on? Or, so I don't know. And then to go over to 5A's and to, basically want to get confirmation that they don't talk behind the scenes, or that he was not basically doing the interview for her specifically. That even more so was like, so you don't care, but yet you do, because you're trying to prove something over here. So I don't know. I was confused. I was confused. But shout out to King Roman. He got the numbers. He got the he got the exclusive, pretty much, if you want to call it that. And yeah. What else? Sean Bradley. Sean Bradley just over there having a good old time. Sean Bradley over there having a good old time. You know what? Shout out to Sean Bradley for giving some history. Shout out to Sean Bradley for giving some history, about 5A, about, how she kind of even, came to be connected to him in any way. Not that just she's just connected, but just their interactions with each other, their initial interaction, the GoFundMe that she lied about him being a part of, just all of that, because people will forget, that this girl been scamming for a long damn time, okay? She been scamming for a long time. She came on here to scam. She came on here, and I mean, she's doing well. She's definitely doing well. She's definitely sustained herself for a decent period of time so far. Being able to live off of other people and stuff like that. So I mean, she's doing what she came on here to do, and that's why she constantly says she's winning, because that's what she feels like she's doing. Um, but yeah, so but shout out to him for giving some history, as to their initial interactions and stuff like that, because she definitely, I mean, I'm sorry, she definitely connected herself to him for a long damn time, and she is the one who like put the narrative out there about it. Y'all can't hear me? Can you hear me now? It was you? Oh, okay. So yeah, so I mean, he gave the information that hopefully people needed to know, like, because she been scamming for a long damn time. She been scamming for a long time. She been out here using other people's names. She been out here, trying to live off of other people, and she's been out here attaching herself off other people and stealing from people. Like, that's just what she's done from the time that she's been out here. Like, and with all the new people around and people not knowing how shit started. Hey, Dr. Love. Oh my God. Her and these name change. Oh my God. But yeah, so I don't know, y'all. That's pretty much all I pretty much got about that shit. I don't know. I don't know. I'm just waiting on QB. Waiting on QB to see what's going on. See what he gonna do. What you gonna do, QB? You gonna wait till it's your turn too? You just gonna let her just go on and do you in, huh? You said fuck it, shit. I've been around this long. Let me just go ahead and do you in. Let me just go ahead and wait and see what's gonna happen. That's crazy, man. That is crazy. Crazy. Like, what I really want to say about friends and YouTube and money and all that stuff, like, do what you feel at the end of the day. Don't feel bad. If something is on your heart to do it. Don't feel bad, because we're all here to help each other at the end of the day, right? And this is real shit that I'm saying right now. We're all here to help each other in whatever way we can. Um, some people will be the helpers, some people will be the givers, and it just goes like that. And throughout life, sometimes we will switch spaces. Um, you never know when it'll be you that will need help or need somebody to give to you. So don't feel bad. If you saw somebody that you feel like you could be a blessing to, then do it and forget about it and move on. Um, and if something good comes from it as far as a connection, great. If it doesn't, that's cool too, because that's not what you did it for. Don't ever do something, with those expectations. Do it because it's what's on your heart. Um, that's pretty much what I got to say about that, because I've seen so many times on here where, people do things and, they decide, you know what, I'm good. I ain't doing that no more. And I've even said, keep your money in your pocket or do something for somebody like in your immediate family or someone close to you, someone that you can actually see where it's going or what it's doing. Because a lot of times here on YouTube, you give and you think you're helping, and my bad, y'all. Sometimes we're being okay, my bad. No, I don't. I ain't that good yet, girl. Woo! This is that spray by Pretty Vulgar, and it's cute. It's a cute little bottle. It was at Marshall's, so I got it. It was only $10 at Marshall's. But Pretty Vulgar, their aesthetic is like, like old school, like I'll say like 30s to the 50s type of era. Cute. But yeah, if you see somebody that you feel like you can be a blessing to, then do that, and don't feel bad about it. And, if it brings a connection, awesome. And if it doesn't, that's cool too. Most people that we meet are not gonna be around forever in our life. Like most people that we meet is for a season, or it's for a time, and then when the time is up, we separate. So just don't feel bad about it. Enjoy your time with somebody as much as you can, and when it's over, it's over. It was an experience. Don't look at it as you wasted time, wasted money, wasted whatever you gave to it, you gave, and it's over with. And I'm gonna tell you like this: time is gonna pass regardless, right? You can sit in your room 24 hours a day for a year. That year is still gonna pass. So if you spend that year with a person and then the year is up and y'all separate, guess what? You just separated. The year is going to pass anyway. You didn't waste anything. It's an experience. That's all it is an experience. Okay? So don't ever look at situations or time that we spend with people as wasted time. You take what you can get out of it and you keep it moving, and that's all we can do. That's all you can do is be your best self. That's it. If you don't quit, damn it. My bad, y'all. That's all you can do though is be your best self, Um and that's it. And as long as you're genuine and you did your part, then it's cool. You didn't do nothing wrong. So ain't nothing wrong gonna happen to you. Because the truth of the matter is what we put out will come back. That's the truth. And there is no time limit on that. And so a lot of people feel like A lot of people feel like because, they're doing well at the moment, or, they really haven't had any bad luck or nothing really happened to them after a situation, they're good, or they got away, or they got away with it. And that's not the truth. We don't get away with anything. We don't get away with anything, okay? Trust and believe that. You can be sitting by yourself in your room, again, in your room, a trusty room, pulling all types of schemes on a computer. And guess what? Nobody sees you doing it. Nobody knows you're doing it. You think. You think nobody sees you doing it or knows you're doing it. But trust and believe, somebody sees and somebody knows, and it will come back. It's just as simple as that. Whatever you plotting against somebody, guess what? They may not know. You may think you got over until it catches up to you. And then what if it doesn't catch up to you? What if it skips over you and goes to your child or the next closest person to you? You know? Mm-mm-mm-mm-mm-mm. Yeah, I'm gonna do these nails. I got some purple dip powder, y'all, from Ulta. They got some of their dips and their nail polishes and stuff on sale for just $2.50. Girl, thank you. I learned it. It made me a better man. There's no need to play the egotistical games after the fact. No, there's no reason for that. Like all of that, trying to act like you this and that, and you don't need to do all that. Thank you, Dolly. Thank you, universal law. Hmm. And you will continue to go through some issues no matter how hard you try to mask it. Listen, you can only cover up some stuff. Ooh, this hair, y'all, this hair. I'm gonna throw some little couple curls in my hair real quick. Y'all, this hair is a mess. But oh, look what I got. I got a cheap flat iron. And it's a pretty color. It's like a purple blue. This is my birthday present. This is what I spent my birthday money on. Hold on, let me do this real quick. There we go. But yeah, there's no reason to play games like, because the ego is what got you in trouble in the first fucking place. That's what gets you in trouble in the first freaking place, is that ego, okay? That ego will get you in trouble every motherfucking time. Every time. Yeah, my hair is stupid hair. I ain't going nowhere, but um thank you, so thank you. It kind of matched my shirt a little bit, huh? I need a rubber ponytail holder. Usually I have a ponytail holder, but I have a bobby pin right here. But yeah, y'all, I had fun. I had fun. I missed y'all. I missed y'all so much, and I be, woo, y'all. I'm trying to get this business together and stuff like that. So that's gonna happen, y'all. I'm gonna be. We gonna do this. We gonna do it. We gonna do it. And then at my job, I've been struggling. I've been struggling, y'all, but it's gonna work out. It's gonna be okay. But I've been struggling with that a little bit just because, but I'm not going to, because I'm finding myself kind of like going into that same headspace of being at the shop. And I gotta remember it's not my fucking business. It's not mine. It's not mine. So I just have to play my role, make my money, and just just do what I need to do for my own business so that I can just truly be happy. But outside of that, I'm good, you know, trying to get ready for my son's graduation and all his college stuff and everything. So I've been doing that. If y'all don't know, Dolly is getting married in July. So I've been trying to just make sure that I'm prepared for that. Um, Prepared for that getaway and just being there and celebrating her and um, her time of happiness and everything that she's been waiting so long for. So that's it's very important to me that I'm there and that I'm all the way ready and together and everything. So yeah, and so that's pretty much what's been going on with me. Just the same old stuff. Last weekend, I helped my mama shop for a car, so she just bought a new car. Because something happened with hers, and she listen, my mama, she is like the something go wrong with a car. She hear a little noise, and she just be like, "Oh no, what is that? Oh my god, I need another car." And so So I went with her. So she shopped for a vehicle, and I was kind of glad that I went and helped her with that because it kind of helped me because I haven't shopped for a car in so long, like from a dealership. So it kind of helped me see, like, the process of how they're doing things right now. And because I do plan on buying a vehicle, if I don't have it, I'm trying to buy it before my son graduates. So I want to get his birthday out the way, and then after his birthday, purchase a vehicle. That's what my plan is. Because I want to do it before the wedding. But we're gonna see how it works out. Cause y'all know I plan shit and it do not go how it's supposed to go. Okay, my bad, y'all. It's the last time. It's the last time. So that is my plan. I normally don't say anything, but thank you. Thank you, babe. Perfect. I appreciate it so much. Yes, hun, this is a safe space. It's an open space, I don't mind just being dis. What? Okay. Okay. Well, all right. So yeah. Well, then, well, as long as we're still doing something, so I'm still gonna come. Oh my God. Jesus. All right. Well, it's cool. Okay, yeah, we do. Okay. Well, this what I'll do because I got my work phone, so I will I'm gonna message you my work phone number. I'll do that. Cause I don't okay, so I think I know what's going on with my phone now. Basically, I have not had my phone since it's been a week now. It's been a week that my phone has not been able to ring. And at first, because I always pay my bill late. So at first I thought it was that. And then it was like my account is suspended. And I'm like, what? So basically what happened was is I had locked my card. Well, I didn't lock it. Chase locked my card and because there was multiple withdrawals or whatever. So they had locked my card and went to go like retract the multiple charges, and one of them was my phone bill. So what happened was because my account basically, the bank is saying that um that this money wasn't supposed to be spent. They suspended my whole account. And so I'm telling them like I didn't ask for no money back, and they're like, yeah, okay. Basically that's what they're like, yes you did. So that's what's going on. So now it's like I gotta wait for them to like basically unlock, lift the. I gotta okay. So Chase has to do what they're doing on their end, and then they will lift the suspension, and then I gotta pay them back for the last couple. I gotta basically pay my bill again for the last couple months because now they're already in the middle of giving me back the money for my phone bill, and so I'm gonna have to repay my phone bill and open it back up. So that's what's going on with my phone. Um, yeah, that's what I found out part yesterday and the rest of it today, this morning. That's what's going on. So when people call my phone, it just automatically drops. Where like usually if even if my bill is late, like people can still call and text. Um, I just can't dial out or text back. But I can answer and I can see what you're saying. So that's what's going on with my phone. They just all pretty much all the charges, and it was from the gas station. So the gas station, I have used my card at the gas pump, and they had because like the one pump wasn't working, I had to go to another pump and then whatever, and it just fucked up a whole bunch of shit. And so, yep, that is what happened with the phone. Drops call or texted that, oh, the text says block. Oh my God. Oh my God. That's why you said that. Like, girl, no. And I seen that today on my, and then so I opened up my notifications on I opened up my notifications on Instagram too, so that I'm able to get calls through there. Oh shit. Able to get calls through there. So you can like call me through there too. But I'll send you the work phone number. What's your ethnic background? Not that oh, just I'm mixed with black and white. My dad was black and my mom is white. Yep. Man, I miss my daddy too, y'all. Like, I don't know. Like, I've been missing him a lot. So, I've been thinking about love a lot lately. You just start thinking when things start changing in your life, because I really feel good about my business. I really feel like I just think that I'm just kind of like in a place where my life will just go to where it's supposed to be. And I guess within that, I just mean like, I think yeah, perfect. um, so so I've been thinking about love because I'm like, once my business gets going and stuff, my son is about to be gone, you know, he's gonna be going to college. It's just like, damn, I'm gonna have to get a man. I'm gonna have to get somebody to cook for and somebody to take care of. Like, okay, so I just feel like we need to know at some point in our life, we have to like realize what our purpose is. Like, like what the fuck are we even here for? And I feel like my purpose is to care for people, to care for somebody. And not just anybody, but I think that part of my purpose is to always be doing something that will help people or be of assistance to people. But in my personal life, I feel like my purpose is to care, be a caregiver, and to have somebody to care for and love, and just with assisting them in their daily just everything, and I just feel like, like I'll have my business and stuff like that, but in my personal life, like I am a Capricorn, so I mean, yes, hustle, work, make that money, but there comes a time for love too, and I just feel like, it needs to be coming on. Like, I mean, I don't know. That's part of the reason, like when I was saying earlier about, relationships and stuff, and we like spend so much of our time like protecting ourselves, from hurt or for being hurt, and it's like at some point you just gotta you gotta let go and you gotta open yourself up, because I mean, if you don't, like, you meet somebody, you talk to somebody or whatever, that's all fine and good, but if you protecting yourself from being hurt from something you don't even know that's going to happen, like you don't know that that person is going to hurt you or that they have the wrong intentions or whatever, so because if you did, then you wouldn't even deal with them at all. So if you are just automatically protecting yourself every time you meet somebody and you are, dating them, then I mean, what do you expect? How would you feel if you found out that's what they were doing too? You know, are they supposed to give all of themselves and show you what they're about and totally be open to you, and while all the while you're protecting yourself and basically side eyeing them until they show you different? That's not fair. Hey Brittany, what's going on, boo? What's going on? Thank you. Ah, Dolly. So yeah, I've been thinking about love. And I'm gonna tell y'all something, like, okay, so there's a guy that I dated, right? And it's been like a few years that we had dated off and on. And he just recently reached out, and now this, like, I mean, honestly, like, he is somebody that like if he wanted to be in a relationship or whatever, like I would be in a relationship with him, the thing, who's out there honking like that? The thing about it is, he had a bunch of different things that was happening and going on that really wasn't ideal for my life. But without going into detail, he just recently, about the whole situation, he just recently reached out, and he was asking me about like love, and he was asking me, like about what I think love is and stuff like that or whatever. Like he basically feels like I don't know what love is. Now, mind you, for a person who hasn't been in love or don't feel like they've been in love before, he could possibly be right because, but my thing is, from what I know, um, is, love is different for different people. Like love is not the same for everybody. So, and that's part of the reason why anybody that you meet, it's just not going to work with anybody that you meet. That's why it has to be like your person, because love is not the same for everybody, and everybody doesn't want to be loved the same. What you did for the last person and probably worked great, or they probably loved it to death, is probably not going to work for the next person. you know um Maybe they can't stand it, or whatever, or it's just not what makes them feel like you love them. So I just feel like it's different for different people. Plus, being in love with somebody is not the same as just loving them. It's different. I mean, I can love people and care about them, but I'm not in love with them. I don't want to spend my life with them. I don't want to sleep with them. I don't, I wouldn't give them the benefit of the doubt that I would give the person that I'm in love with. It's just different. And mostly I feel like love is a feeling. It's an emotion that you put action behind to show it. I personally feel like love was created by God. It was the emotion that was created by God to show how he feels about us. That's what I feel like love is. And that's why I feel like it's so special and it's so powerful. And that's why love, is what makes the world go round, because it was created by God. So that's my aspect, or that's my feeling about love. And he feels like, well, because I said, what did he say? He said, he asked me, he said something, damn, what the fuck did he say? Okay, so hold on, hold on. Okay, my bad, y'all. So okay, what the fuck did he say? He basically was like, um, was saying, does like love make me happier, or no, him loving me? Does him loving me make me happy or sad? And I said sad, because previously I said love makes me happy or whatever. So, because he was like, what does love get you? And I was like, it makes me happy. Like it doesn't get me anything. Like I'm not looking for, like in love, you're not looking for it to get you anything. Like not for me anyway. It's just, just like it just makes me happy. Like your family, like the people that you love, usually it makes me happy, because he said love gets you hurt. And I was like, it can, if you not loving the right person, or if something happens to somebody you love, like yeah, that's in those incidents when love will get you hurt. But love itself is not out to hurt you or whatever. So anyway, he asked me, does him loving me, no, he said people love me now and have been loving me, does that make me happy or sad? And I'm like, what are you talking about? People been loving me or loving me now. So he said him. So he said that he loves me now and has been loving me. So does that make me happy or sad? And I said sad. And he said, well, you contradicting yourself because you said love makes you happy. Well, I just told him I would rather not know, because if you love me, if you're saying that you love me, like, we not doing nothing about it or whatever, you not doing nothing about it. So like, that's not, I don't want to know that. Why would I want to know that somebody loves me and I don't talk to them, see them, touch them, like we don't do anything, like we not doing nothing. So I mean, a person can love you, but I mean, if the action isn't being put behind the love, then why would that? That's not what makes you happy. What makes you happy is the action behind the love. You know, you have that emotion, and you're able to put action behind it, and you know, you're able to talk to the person you love and be with them and spend time with them and do things with them, and you know, it's about that, you know. So anyway, I'm just like, well, do I not know what love is? So he said I was contradicting myself, because I told him that, he was like, well, I don't know, it was weird. I would have to read y'all the stuff, and I don't just want to totally just read the messages, but basically it had went into like, well, basically because I said love is like, you know, you put action behind love. Well, he said, well, everybody that does something for you doesn't love you. Like if a stranger sees you and like helps you with your car or whatever, or if a stranger helps you with something, they didn't do that because they love you. And I said, well, they could have. And that's where I was like, well, love is, and being in love is different, because there are people out here who do things from the kindness of their heart. Hence, when we was talking about people doing things for people because they just have a love for humanity. Like some people would just come across somebody and see that they need help, and because you love people, you have a genuine love for just people in general, and you want to see people be okay, then yes, you do nice things. You would make a kind gesture. So yes, a complete stranger can do something for you because they love you. They're not in love with you though, of course. Like they don't know you. They haven't been with you in any type of way, spent no time with you, talk to you, know anything about you. So of course they're not in love with you. And being in love makes is for me, like if you're in love, it's unconditional. There's no conditions on that when you're in love. Now, if you just love somebody, that's where conditions come in, because there has to be something built for you to be in love. But you can just have a genuine love for people in general. For me, I feel like that. Maybe that's just me being naive to what love is, or being naive to the world that we live in today. But I feel like, you know, people can have a genuine, just a genuine care for just human beings, period. So he was basically taking it literally, like, no, like ain't no damn stranger gonna fix your tire or pay for your food, or, you know, push you out the snow or whatever because they love you. And it was just frustrating because it's like, number one, I haven't seen you and I don't know when, talk to you or nothing, and I don't know when. And the last time that I have reached out, anytime that I reach out or have reached out in the past and told him, like, just give him some kind words, or, you know, just say something nice or whatever, he'll come back with something like negative or whatever, you know, like, you know, and it's just like, and then all of this time, you know, I don't know, it's just weird. It's just like he's battling something or whatever and wants to find an excuse as to why he's not taking action on whatever it is he feels. And which is, I mean, it's just like, I mean, at this point, you know, I didn't pretty much chalked it up as nothing. Like it's nothing, like shit. Like when I'm in a space or whatever where I'm good, then, you know, I will date and I'll, you know, just go on with my life and eventually like make some type of decision on being with somebody. But You know, I don't want to have a fight about what love is, because for me, like, there's no question on what it is. Like, you just know what you feel. And if you want me to put that into words or have some type of textbook definition to prove that I know what love is, then it looks to me like you probably don't know what it is. Or you don't truly feel what you say you're feeling. And I would never want to like tell somebody like, oh no, you don't. Like, somebody tell me they love me and then I just tell them no, they don't, because I don't want to invalidate anybody's feelings. But at the same time, like, you're trying to tell me that I don't know what I know, you know? I don't know. It was just like a weird exchange. It was a weird exchange and it really gave me a headache and it really threw me off. And usually, like I said, my notifications on my Instagram haven't even been set up until I saw Dolly's messages today. And so it's like for me to be on Instagram and just happen to see like the message pop up or whatever. Like, I have numbers of messages up there all the time. So I just saw the number change. I mean, because I don't really like check them. It always be something weird. So I don't even go through my messages most of the time. And so for it to be him and then be that exchange where, and then he said, well, I'm just, I just want you to open your mind and see things from a different angle, or you answer so fast and you're so quick to respond and you didn't even think about what I said. And I'm like, that's true, because I do, like, I'll just hurry up and answer something, then I have to go back. Like, somebody will ask me something. Y'all might be able to notice that, like, if you see me on a panel, like, sometimes, like, I'll be in a conversation or I'll respond to something so quick, and then I'll go back and then I'll, like, after I think about it, and I'll be like, oh, wait a minute. Like, because I am so quick to respond, and I don't know why I do that, but I do. So I'm like, you are right about that. But at the same time, like, I still know what I know, so it's like, for you to tell me that, I mean, what he was saying, like, it was real answers. Like, he said something about, like, love gets you hurt. Look what they did. Look what it did to Jesus Christ. And I'm like, he's the perfect example. Like, he did that. That was love. Like, that was the perfect example of being in love. Like, he literally, he could have chose himself. If you want to talk about, okay, Dolly, love you, babe. If you want to talk about Jesus Christ, like, he's the perfect example. Like, he could have chose himself. He knew what the hell was about to happen. And he went through all of that knowing he could have shut all that shit down with just a thought. And he didn't. He didn't. He still gave himself. You know what I'm saying? So, I don't know. Since I'm on here and I was just touching up my hair, I just wanted to, dang, those flat irons, I did that quick. Dang, I ain't never did nothing that quick. But it was already straightened. But got my hair be. Oh, yes. Come on, Chi. Come on, girl. Okay, then. Don't have me going out here in the snow now. Okay, hey, Vibrant. Thank you, Vibrant. Yep, I'm coming back. I'm coming back. I'm gonna use this time off, this extended couple of days from the snowstorm. I can always tell when I need a damn treatment though, because my damn hair be like shedding like a mug when I need a treatment. But so yeah, so this is the hair, y'all. That's also hair. But I know I'll be saying I'm coming back and stuff. I don't know. Sometimes I don't know. Sometimes I feel discouraged. Sometimes I feel like, don't nobody be here anyway. And then sometimes I'm like, you know what? Like, that's part of my problem now. And that's why, like, me starting my business, it really is helping me. Like, if you cannot, make yourself vulnerable, If you can't allow yourself to not make yourself, but if you can't allow yourself to be vulnerable and be open to lose in some situations, technically, like, not be the winner in some situations, then you're not gonna be able to make it to success. And so, and I've ran other people's businesses, but businesses that were already created and built, you know what I'm saying? So it's like for me to be starting my own, I gotta be ready to say no. So, I mean, I gotta like build myself up to hear no sometimes, or to not get the accounts, not get the business. You know what I'm saying? And so for like as far as social media goes, like I just have to understand that I don't have the personality that that attracts a lot of people right now. Like my personality is more subdued or reserved, and some people, you want that entertainment when you coming on YouTube. You want that, you want something that I don't have a lot of times. You know what I'm saying? I have to be pushed to that point sometimes. So, um, so yeah, so didn't it get long? It did. You know what? I was telling my daughter, because I did my daughter's hair like a week ago, and her hair had gotten so long. But I will, Dolly. I'm gonna text you that number, or I'm gonna message you the number. Just come on when you feel like it. The people like you will come regardless. Thank you. Thank you, Vibrant. I appreciate it, babe. Thank you, darling. Well, I'm gonna go on and get off because we've been on here a minute. I ain't been on here so long. So I love y'all so much. Thank y'all for chilling with me. And I will definitely be back. I want to come back on. And if you don't know, there was a recent suicide with a TV personality, and she was young and beautiful. And actually, she had just won Miss USA in 2019, and unfortunately, she had succumbed to her depression and thoughts of suicide. And she is no longer with us. And so I want to come back on and speak on it. That's part of the reason why I wanted to like do my hair and my makeup first and talk about the mess and stuff first. But I really just wanted to have myself together a little bit before I came on to talk about that. Because I think, talking about more serious issues and things like that, um, you know, sometimes we just need to focus on that other than doing other things. So anyway, I love y'all so much. Thank y'all for chilling with me. I will see y'all later. You too, Vibrant. And hopefully I'll see y'all next time.